Yeah, and she also took a punch because John used to beat the shit out of her, and rightfully so after that fucking display.
I bet he was very nice to women. Then he heard that bitch sing.
No, he was always kind of an asshole. I heard Hey Jude's about domestic abuse. That's what I heard.
Is that him yelling at her across the room? Hey, Jude!
Yeah. Hey, Jude! Don't let me down or I'll beat the shit out of you.
He turns American when he gets angry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Jude, I'll beat the shit out of you.
It sounds so much more polite.
And then Paul was like, I don't know if I like those lyrics, John. Shut up.
Hey, Jude.
I'll beat you down. I'll take your money and go to the pub.
Don't tell your friends.
I'm shooting heroin.
Remember to let police understand that I was.
And Paul's
drunk.
really dead.
And I'll beat you, beat you, beat you,
Beat you.
This is how we get booted.
And,
All right.
And then she screamed, ah!
Yeah. Well, maybe he never actually hit her. They just thought he was hitting her from outside the house.
It sounds like
she was
Probably
practicing.
Good point,
it sounds like she's getting fucked in the ass.
I've heard way more romance out of a good ass fucking than I have that.
That's true.
For the listener and the viewer,
Out of me.
I just heard not so fast and don't do it like that.
We just watched Yoko Ono versus a saxophone, and it was something.
If only it was Yoko Ono versus a fire wing brigade.
I wish it was Yoko Ono versus an 18-wheeler.
Why couldn't David Michael Chapman take 3 bullets out of his time and put them in her?
Because she didn't sign his autograph.
I guess not.
Nope.
What do you want, you crazy white man? Fuck you, motherfucker!
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. There's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, dark territory. Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW Twilight Zone review, episode 328. It's our redux of Twilight Zone 1959's 120 Elegy. This is our NHL runner-up for the Montreal Canadiens, because apparently they were in the Stanley Cup Finals.
They were?
Apparently. They lost to Tampa Bay.
Where do you get these names?
They won the cup.
Yeah, apparently it was against the Montreal Canadiens.
Tampa Bay's got a good run going, don't they? Goddamn.
2 in a row.
Sons of bitches.
They won so hard it killed Adam.
Oh my god.
Wow. Too soon?
2 in a row.
Yeah, like back to back, like boom, boom, parade. Don't go anywhere. We got another parade coming up. Just stay where you are.
I'm trying to queue up the Rod Serling intro here. It's a bit later in the episode.
Rod Zerloin.
Did he have one in the beginning? Because when I watched it, I didn't remember him having one in the beginning. I just remember the one in the end. And when he was doing the one in the end, I'm like, was there a beginning?
I think there is.
600.
I don't think there is. I don't remember.
Well, I guess not.
Wait, is that the Star Trek sound effects in the background? Yeah, that's Star Trek.
We'll see.
Before Star Trek, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, full fucking 7 years before Star Trek.
Yeah.
See, because like in season 1, he really didn't have the whole intro and outro thing down yet. Like it was still in the testing phase, you know? He didn't want to do it to begin with.
I thought they had one, but I guess not.
Some of them don't have it.
Easier for me.
And some he doesn't say in the Twilight Zone, which is off-putting. But then you get to season 2 and he's pretty much got the thing down.
And then some fucking asshole comes by 50 years later and does his at the midnight hour. Ruins the whole fucking thing.
I'm going to ruin everything that you enjoy on the midnight hour.
I'll even do it in black and white for no reason.
Women are disgusting pigs. Only on the midnight hour.
They're whores, and I'll show you how.
I'll have the same Detroit actors bang them with their underwear on the couch in my living room every time.
Watch a 50-year-old man who thinks he's 20 bang her in the 3 feet above her.
Oh man, you're so hot. I'm going to love doing you on Saturday.
How's he fucking her that high up? Find out at the midnight hour.
His dick is 14 feet long.
The one detective we have will crack the case wide open.
Yeah, exactly.
How come you don't know what's going on? I had you here for 16 hours.
He's always pissed.
Your friend is dead, and you don't see anything.
You're a part of it.
You're part of it. I know you are.
I want to
My
play
wife was.
just the clip from random episodes so the audience can see who
If they don't watch the show, then I can't help you.
This is something we do every other episode on LIW Anthology Series Review. We're doing it tomorrow.
Are we?
Yeah, we got to do it tomorrow.
Oh shit. Are we doing it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's news to me.
Good evening. How far would you go to save your own life or the life of someone you love?
Is this the one we're gonna watch tomorrow?
The answer is
No.
as simple as putting one's faith in law enforcement.
I just chose a random one.
But when even this resource becomes unavailable, the tables turn and the hunters may find themselves the hunted. Tonight we'll see a shining example of this deadly role reversal in a tale we call
This is like the last
Black
season.
Testament of Solange.
Yes.
The testament itself will be read at high noon, but its contents will inspire the first of several tragedies
The midnight hour.
at the midnight hour.
Whoa!
It's like I felt it in my soul.
He's good.
It's off-putting he doesn't have a cigarette.
It's off-putting
off-putting
he
that
has
he breathes.
7 seasons of a show.
Exactly.
Yeah, really.
It's all putting it in a cigarette. Yeah, I wish he did, Frank, and he'd die of cancer, and that would be the end of it.
No, he is a cancer in a way.
He's great. No, I love him. He's my fucking best thing of the week. He really is. He just puts so much joy in me.
So
I was.
because we're going to Vegas for the Super Bowl, I'm leaving
Oh, okay, I
Thursday
figured,
morning.
yeah.
So
That's right.
You're going to Super Bowl?
we're going to Vegas for the Super Bowl.
It's not there.
Wait, you're
I'm
leaving
aware.
Wednesday mornings tomorrow, though.
We're leaving Thursday.
Oh, Thursday. Okay.
God damn. Both things I said you both questioned.
You said Wednesday you were leaving in the morning.
Whatever. Stop
God
questioning. me.
damn it.
Tomorrow is Wednesday. We're doing that show, but I have a special present for you guys.
Yo, there's a way you can get to Vegas and you'll pass nothing Arizona.
It's called the Black Hole.
No thanks.
You
No,
jump
it's
through it.
it's a town that's off the side of a road that winds all over the place through boulder fields and
Here's how you get there.
You need a pen to stab it.
Shit, hold on.
You need a nudie poster.
and it's nothing. The town is called Nothing, Arizona. There's a big sign that says nothing, like big block letters, NOTHING. It's
This
huge.
is where we go to Vegas. Here is the map.
What's the
I'm gonna
fastest way?
fold
Straight line,
this.
right?
The Vegas line. Oh shit, no. Oh, I just destroyed space
You
and
just
time.
space time is ruined
I
now.
just
Good
destroyed
job.
it all. This is why we can't play God.
You don't drive on top of the Hoover Dam anymore, do you?
I don't know.
I did last time I drove up there.
I've never been there
Well,
that way.
they got
so I
that
don't know.
highway that goes by it now.
Yeah.
So I don't think you can anymore.
I don't know. I don't remember going over top of it.
I mean, like, yeah, I drove over top of it the last time I was there.
I go the way the
they
GPS
were-
goes. This is the fastest.
Well, they were building the highway when I was there. They had like the bridge that goes over the ravine there. You know, that's off to the left of the Hoover Dam if you're going into Nevada from Arizona, and like they had one span going this way, one span going that way. They were just in the middle of the building. It was
Hey!
really odd looking.
I'm an Elegy.
You need to start shaking more.
Yeah, I know. I mean, at one point they froze the three of them on the bridge, and I'm like, why'd they do that?
Well,
They're
there's
not standing still.
yeah. Well, they drank. They should never have had that drink with that old man.
You didn't let me get to my surprise for
Oh.
tomorrow.
Yes, please.
So we're doing Lee Martin's The Midnight Hour. I think it's called, I can look it up right now. It's on the schedule. It is called Portrait of J.D. from season 1, which is
Oh
gonna be
my
great.
God, that's going to be
But-
amazing.
I went ahead and I bumped again for the 15th time. I bumped the what the fuck is that episode even called?
Oh, the John Carpenter show.
No, what is that killer? The sci-fi writer. Ray Bradbury Theater. I bumped his.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
So we could go another episode of Beyond Belief Factor Fiction.
Yes,
Nice. Yay, Jonathan Frakes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I love
No,
Jonathan Frakes.
no Jonathan Frakes.
James Brolin.
I chose a James Brolin episode. So we get
Oh
the
my
full-
God,
full experience.
that's just.
Turns
a
out
crisp-
season 1 is on YouTube, so season 2.
Oh, fantastic! No one
Yeah.
gives a shit.
Yeah.
We
Wow.
couldn't sell this on YouTube at all, or Blu-ray at
I'm
all.
just gonna pull that up because the quality I have of my copy is awful. So
Is it?
YouTube looks great.
Is this a video cassette or is it bullshit? Bullshit. You're right. It's bullshit.
Oh, speaking of that, did you mail those DVDs out to me yet?
No, not yet.
Uh-huh.
You're
have
never
this
going to
week's
get
off.
them.
What?
You're never getting your XXX Star Trek.
Well,
It's
here's the
never
thing.
coming.
Do what I did. Look it up online. They're there. I found
They're
them.
all there.
And I was like, oh, that Star Trek one is nasty.
Nah, when I look that shit up online, I go for the hardcore shit.
Yeah.
See, if you look it up online, all I would think about is Adam. Like he enjoyed
No.
himself on this one.
Yeah, look online. He didn't. Those physical copies.
Those
are-
physical, yeah, he has a part of himself on the DVD.
Yeah, there's trace amounts of stuff on there. I
Oh,
feel like those 60 minutes when they go in the hotel room, the black light.
absolutely.
Hopefully, we can start cloning people soon. I just need their DNA.
Oh, please. Scanning this DVD.
Oh my God.
I really want my friend back here.
I want an Adam Chud baby.
And the moment you said you got a bad microphone, it would just fucking kill you because he doesn't have that sense of morality because he's a clone.
I thought you were gonna say sense of whimsy.
No, he doesn't have that either.
It doesn't have a yeah. I know.
I don't like amazing stories. Fuck you.
So I gotta admit,
You're not whimsical.
I still have times where I'm like, I wonder. I'm gonna we're sending stupid links around. I'm like, I'm gonna send this. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It
been
happens.
fucking 7 months, 8 months.
Well,
I
yeah,
just
never-
I mentioned an actor on a show, and he's like, "Don't spoil it." I'm like, I didn't.
That's why I like
Right.
listening. I like listening to the old shows when Adam's on
And
there.
it seems like I'm not watching now.
Yeah. He goes, "What are you talking about? Shut up." I don't think so. I can't get behind this. I don't like this. I don't understand it. You try to break down Big Lebowski, you
curmudgeon-y.
couldn't do it.
A big-hearted curmudgeon.
That's funny.
I don't want to like this one though. Elegy.
This is a good episode.
Did you guys watch this together or just Shadow?
No, we
Play?
just saw Shadow Play.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's a
I couldn't
truncated
find
version.
Elegy on anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my COVID shot on
I heard booster, right?
Thursday, for whatever the fuck day that was, and the next 2 days, I couldn't move.
Was it your booster? Or was it the?
It was the booster.
Yeah, that thing's hardcore, man.
I could barely move. The first 2, I had no reaction other than a little bit of a sore arm. And this
Yeah.
one, I was just like, oh, I woke up. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't
My back
think.
hurt so bad, dude. I couldn't
Yeah.
move out of. I couldn't
My
get out of
back-
bed.
I couldn't roll over. My back was hurting so bad.
Yeah, like I was literally like changing positions, like left to right, and I was like trying to move my legs in certain positions so it didn't hurt as bad, and I just could not find this spot.
Oh wow. Okay, it's good to know it wasn't just me with the back because I woke up in the middle of the night. And I thought I slept wrong, but I'm like I slept fine, and then because it would start twitching over here.
Yeah, it was like
I turned right, it would. And I'm
yeah,
like,
it was like a knife going.
I was like locked up, and then I was just like I couldn't feel my face. You know, when you're sick, you get like weird sick, and your hands feel weird. If you touch your face, it feels really
Your hands felt just like 2 balloons.
Yes, they
Oh,
sweat
man.
like 2 balloons. Also,
That's it. Yeah.
okay, Elegy. Dick, this is your first time watching this? Is that
No.
accurate?
So okay. With what I've discovered with Twilight Zone, the old ones, I've seen most of them. I just don't remember the names,
Yeah.
the titles. I always confuse one for another, and I'm just like, oh wait, this is this episode. Okay, I remember this one. And then, but this one's solid. I like this one a lot. It's dark. It's fucking dark.
It is.
It
It's
really
not a
is.
nice episode.
And that's why I like it.
That's
It's-
why I like it. It's good.
Well, it's Charles Beaumont.
Yeah, Beaumont. And apparently, I was reading the trivia. The only issue that Beaumont had with this episode was that they were supposed to do a car race that was frozen,
Yeah.
not a beauty pageant, because apparently Charles Beaumont is queer. No, I'm kidding. He was-
What?
You say that
Yeah.
seems backward then.
No.
It's like you want the beauty pageant, not the car race. But
He wanted the car race, not the beauty pageant.
well, I don't know if you've looked into this, Dick, but how we were just describing our bodies after the COVID shot, that was Charles Beaumont for the last 15 years of his life.
Oh, that's right. He
Man
didn't have
had-
any feeling anymore.
Yeah, he
That's
couldn't-
right.
He was like 36 when he died, right?
That's right.
We're
Yeah.
all older than Charles Beaumont lived and have accomplished nothing.
You're right.
I've accomplished things.
No, nope.
Really?
You're nothing.
Really?
You're nothing. Go in your hole. Go in your hole. You're
So
nothing.
if Charles Beaumont is this, where do you think you stack up?
Well, in
Tell me-
context,
Hold on, I'll move here. Tell me
I'm
when
not
to
a
stop.
writer, so
Frank, a Jew.
I drank milk in the Indy 500. God damn it!
There you
I've
go.
accomplished things.
You mean you were there for other people's accomplishments?
You have to specify it was part of the winners.
You're right. Yeah.
Well, how else do you get milk at the Indy 500?
Well, it sounds like to
Titties.
me, a non-racing guy,
Big old
just had a
titties.
glass of milk at a race.
No, it's a tradition. The winner of the Indy 500 drinks a thing of milk, and there's only so much of it. So there's only so many people in the world that have ever gotten a chance to do that.
That's gross.
Okay.
You're sharing milk. That's gross. I'm sorry.
Was it warm?
Yeah. Was it
No, it was
warm?
cold.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it
Nothing
was
would
vitamin
ruin my
D,
victory
too.
more than warm ass milk.
It was vitamin D too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
you
And
get
then
some vitamin D
and then
on
I
the
handed it to Will's fueler, who we were friends with, and he dumped it on his head.
Wow. So,
Good
Dick,
Lord. Yes.
well, I'm only asking you because it
But-
was
The reason I'm saying that is because the only reason I got to do
Oh, we're
that
still
was
on this.
because of the podcast that we did and everything that we accomplished. We did
Yes.
that.
The podcast, your Charles Beaumont podcast got you there.
Yeah, that's it.
it really led to some strange avenues going to a race. It's weird.
A Jew.
Not just any race, the biggest race in the world.
Well, no, the Grand Prix is the biggest one in the world, Dick.
No, it's not.
I thought you said at the end of the world.
At the end of the world, and you know it.
Biggest race at the end of the world.
It's actually the biggest sporting event in the world.
Well, the point is there is no race in this episode, Frank, because Beaumont wrote a race. They didn't do it.
No, well, you were asking me if I accomplished anything, and I said I did.
Yeah. The guy who won the race sounds like he accomplished something. You drink some milk.
I was allowed to be there. Is my point.
You essentially
still involved
drank.
drinking
You
milk.
drank his spoils of war.
In the last 10 years, there's been about 100 people that got to do that, and I was one of them. Okay, so kiss my ass.
You're like the guy who follows up the soldier after just fought in a battle and like licked his blade. Like, that was part of the battle. I tasted the blood of the enemies.
Put it this way: at lap 102, I think, Missy and I were on TV, and my phone wouldn't turn on for about a half a day.
Oh, is that a feat for you to be on TV, Frank? I've been on TV maybe 30, 40 times.
Oh, I have a clip for this.
Shut up, Frank. Nobody cares about planes, World War II, submarines, animals, boats, or whatever else you're rambling on about.
Have
I don't know
you?
how. Oh, I also have something else here. If you want to keep talking about racing, there, Frank.
I'm done.
Okay.
Have you been on an NBC promo prime time?
The thing is, I was on TV.
Frank, Jesus! Can't you ever shut up?
Oh my God. That's amazing. That's an animation right there.
The hell did you get that from?
That was the last, that was the 85 episode.
That's
Remember I
awesome.
said you were worried that I was going to take those clips? I did.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Oh, I was going to ask you to get clips. Oh, I forgot from what. Now I went blank. I was going to ask you to get some clips and have them on standby, specific clips, and I can't remember what they were.
Great.
All right, so Elegy,
I'll
right?
figure it out later.
So Elegy, they land,
Yes.
and I don't know why they have these leather back braces on, and
With a collar.
yeah, with this collar with a zipper.
It's all ergonomically sound future shit.
Yeah, it's like why?
I love that their table. I'm going to show it right here.
It's a card table.
It's a cart. It's like a table that belongs in like a camper.
Yeah.
instead of a spaceship, and there's like shit on it, like sharp shit while they're landing.
Hey, I'm trying to play pinochle on here. God damn it!
We got all our papers and our our little rulers in our.
That's our go-to voice for everybody who's in these shows now. It's all because of Lee Marvin.
We got some Twilight Zone. It's the symbol that's behind me that they have right there.
Right. Now, is that the same outfits they have for other Twilight Zone episodes?
They don't have like collar on the other ones.
I feel like that's the same outfit they wore for that one episode where the guy is worshipped by the little people and they build him a statue.
Oh, Craig?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
All
he
hail
doesn't
Craig.
have the collar though, or the puffs.
No, because I'm of the theory that all the space episodes are related. It's like the same universe.
Well, they do recycle a lot of ideas. Like this is 2 different episodes into one, really. This is Where Am I and the one on the asteroid.
Robot.
Yeah, that one.
About loneliness and dealing with
The Lonely, that's it.
The Lonely, yeah.
Yeah.
But because this is first season. So this is actually they took this episode and dissected it. No, this is Beaumont, so
yeah. But if this was Rod, I'd be like, come on, Rod, you're recycling your shit already. I mean, it's not even you yet.
Well, come on, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You can recycle.
No, but he recycles a lot of his stories into the same.
Yeah.
But Rod didn't write this, so
he never recycled that one story about the guy that made dummies for the nuclear bomb tests.
Oh God!
Remember that episode? That was suspense.
No, that was suspense.
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 That was a rough one. That was not a very good episode.
I'm looking for the little people so I can show.
Oh, for Craig.
Yeah, it's season 3 or 5. Season 5, I think.
No, it's not.
Is it? No, it could be that late. Is it?
Season 3. It's got to be season 3, I think.
Got to be season 3 because season 4 is the live or the hour-long episodes, right?
Yeah, that was an hour long though.
Those are the ones.
By the way,
it's called The Little People. Yeah,
I finally got some like super HD quality episodes.
Really?
Of this show, so because I was like, I'm so sick of looking at these garbage ones.
There he is.
These are like Garbage Man. MSC
yeah, very
jumpers.
nice character actors here.
Yeah, those are totally different.
Yeah, they are.
With his ray gun.
You ruined my thesis.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so they land. They survey the oxygen or the air and realize it's oxygen. The gravity is 1, therefore survivable.
Like, how big is this? Like, I was like, this makes no sense if it's an asteroid, because if the gravity is 1 of the Earth, which isn't how you measure gravity, but whatever, I'll go with it.
Frank,
this asteroid would have to be the size of the fucking Earth.
their spaceship has a
asteroid.
It has a folding card table. Physicists, astrophysicists, ain't gonna work here.
I'm just saying, this asteroid would have to be the size of the Earth, therefore it would not be an asteroid, it'd be a planet.
Right.
I'm so sick of this physicism. Okay,
your physicism.
Sorry,
your physiwistic.
It's where I went exactly.
Fizzy wisting drink.
This is bullshit.
Fizzy
so
lifting.
They land. They open the door. They see a dog, and then they have a whole scene where they don't show where they're walking up to the dog, lay down next to the dog, and he goes, "It's got to be Earth. Look at this dog, right, boy?" And they're just now realizing the dog is not responding to them.
Right.
Yeah, like the dog didn't move at all. It was stuffed. It was so obviously stuffed.
I didn't think it was stuffed. I think it was just a paused image of a dog, wasn't it? Because
No,
they don't. Do they share
it's a fake dog.
the screen with it? Okay, because it looked pretty real. It looked pretty good. Oh, maybe
It was a
think
stuffed
Rod
dog.
Charles Bowman had it killed and stuffed for the movie.
Like, look, they had a whole scene there where they walked up to the dog,
Right.
and they're just thinking that dog is perfectly still smelling this
And
thing.
that's all obviously the universal backlot.
Oh yeah,
No.
I love that.
No.
No,
No.
no.
I love it when he goes to the beauty
episode.
when he goes to the beauty pageant. He's just checking out all the titties. Like
Yeah,
he's
he's
looking
like-
down there. Oh shit, this girl's pretty good. They gave it to this ugly bitch.
Like, I just
The
wanted to
winner.
say, there's no way you'd win, bitch.
Yeah, I think that was the joke. I guess.
I do have a way to say that, and I did. I'll show you later.
I want you to fuck me, Larry.
Because guess what I made?
Uh oh.
Nice.
You're put your head on it.
Made some filthy Twilight zones today.
Oh shit! Yeah, there you go.
They're okay.
Not
I didn't have
bad.
a whole lot of time, so
That's
you
fine.
get what you get.
You know,
It's
yeah,
the art of doing.
you never know when you'll strike gold with it. Yeah.
That's right. Now they never remade this one, did they?
No.
This one is not remade like the
Frank, why don't you just go away? Leave me alone.
I said fuck you just so I could play that, honestly. I'm sitting there staring at it like I need to find a reason.
One day we'll find a Richard episode and we'll have those tapes to play.
Dick.
Dick, get away from me, Dick.
Richard.
Shut up, Dick.
Richard.
Put your dick in me. What?
Shut
That
up,
was-
Richard.
That's a weird
Tommy
voice,
boy.
Tone.
Tommy boy.
Tommy boy, there you go. Yeah.
Shut up, Richard. Shut up, Richard.
Richard.
You know what I love? The line where he goes, "It's a tractor. Tractors are on use. Tractors were in use in the 20th century before the Dodo War." What's that?
Yeah, put a fake war in there to
Well,
war.
I mean, back then they were pretty much reserved to the fact that it was going to happen.
War, yeah, every 10 years.
The way he says "Total War" right here is hilarious to me. It's like when they say "robot." It's just like
Yeah.
a
Rubit.
It's called a tractor. They were in use on Earth during the 20th century before the Total War.
"Oh, the Total War."
Ah, see?
Like what
Ah!
accent is that? Is that
Back, I like that he's like, "Hey, they were on use on Earth in 20th century, back before the Total War."
Total war, see? That's the thing.
Oh,
Oh,
see?
oh,
It was a
oh.
war. See, it's total. See,
You know,
Total,
what it
everybody
is?
died.
It's
Everybody died. Nobody
it's like they
lived. Here we
removed the
are.
they removed the accent, but they kept the cadence of the guy from the Lifestyles of Rich and Famous.
Yes.
here
Total
we have
war.
a total war.
Caviar dream.
I feel like we just really dated ourselves on that reference.
Yeah. Yes,
Oh
we did.
God, yeah.
Is he even alive? Is Robin Leach dead?
He's dead.
I,
Yeah,
have,
He's
I would
got to be
assume.
dead, right? He's got to
Yeah.
be.
yeah, like 10 years ago.
He died in a fiery crash.
What's his
He
name?
died of ass cancer.
Robin Leach. Robin Leach, something like that.
Robin Leach.
Robin Leach, yeah. Back in the 80s when that
He
shit
died
was,
3 years ago.
well, fuck, he was pretty
almost
old.
3.5.
Shit, was he almost 100?
He was no.
80,
Oh.
86.
He was 27 years old.
He was 76.
Oh, that's shocking.
That was close.
Shit, he looked like he was fucking dying in the 80s.
He died 5 days before his 77th birthday due to complications of a stroke he had on vacation while at Cabo San Lucas.
Oh,
His death was announced through a family statement. Fun
Ah.
fact. I don't know
I
if-
died.
with the rich and famous at Cabo San Lucas.
Send me to the Elegy asteroid.
I want to be stuffed.
He could have
No, but
afforded it.
in all seriousness, what would you guys want to be positioned in for your death for eternity?
Behind you,
Missionary.
Frank. Behind you.
Nice. Yep.
Doggy style. Meryl Streep.
Awesome. Meryl
I
Streep.
don't know.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't get the Meryl.
I hate Meryl Streep.
You know what I want to be is that.
She was
Maybe-
funny in Don't Look Up though.
Yeah.
I see it yet.
She's the
great.
same in
It's
Hold on.
everything.
Meryl Streep's in it. Frank, stop giving spoilers. Come on.
Hey!
Come on.
I can't deal with this.
I want to
whimsy
be
shit.
on the top of a roof naked. Like the one It Follows. One of
Yeah.
them is up on the roof naked
That's
for no
right.
reason.
Yeah,
That's what I
a
want
good
to
one.
be.
That's a good one.
Just standing out.
That was one of my favorite It Follows characters.
Yeah.
Just
You're
the
like, why are
random
you on the
naked
roof?
guy.
Yeah. I guess if you just follow people all day, you can take your time and stay
Yeah.
naked. But it doesn't. How is that part of your?
I'm waiting for you to fuck somebody.
Yeah.
Just spread it.
So how did they get the dead bodies to this asteroid? Like, did they ship them there on a ship?
No,
Somewhere?
I thought the whole thing is like they were already dead, and
Yeah.
this is
and you
this
paid
was
for the privilege to
yeah.
be.
Well, keep in mind, Frank, this is a place where they take time out of Earth's schedule to drop off a fuck bot for a guy on an asteroid in the lonely.
this is true.
So spaceships just flying around doing weird, nonchalant jobs. That,
Lots of bullshit.
My name's Alicia. Shove your cock in my mouth.
yeah. If they're dropping off Alicia's left and right, they're probably like, "Oh, thank God, a dead body, not a fuck bot in a box."
Just add water.
So
It's like the Black Mirror. put it in the bathtub for an hour and wait.
Oh yeah, Dom Hall Gleason.
Yeah.
I actually understand that.
And then,
reference. I saw that
fuck your
episode.
brains out for a month.
And then have your little, you know,
the what have you
reservations about it after.
Oh,
when he's weird.
Walter Sobchak. I'll put Donnie in here after the what have you.
When you're done in the bathtub with the what have you.
What have you? Drinking your Elegy wine.
I'm so sorry you're going to have to deal with a tunnel war.
A tunnel war.
Yeah, so they're walking around, and then
There's a frozen farmer.
Then they split up.
Well, before that, we see a frozen farmer,
a fisherman
who falls back.
Well, no, it's a fisherman.
Fisherman.
Before the Total War,
the Finch has been elected as
David
mayor.
Fincher's been a mayor. Yeah, mayor elect. Yeah, David Fincher.
Then they decided to break up for an hour.
Yes.
Sorry, Frank.
Okay. Yeah.
Because they have that wonderful scene as they go into the big house with Finch declaring his mayoral duty.
Yeah, they split up and we only see one guy go into one room.
It's budgetary. What do you want?
We could have got another scene with another guy. I mean, why they split up then? They could have just
because we had to have that beauty pageant scene.
Well, they could have been together for that.
Yeah, it's the ugliest person in the cast because they give this guy all the fucking scenes.
Because he's got the best.
Look at this goddamn head.
He's got the best face. Look at that. It's like a Dick Tracy villain.
It looks like his eyeball is trying to close and eat its own head.
Well, see, he's blowing Kevin Spacey right now.
Captain Forehead is running amok in downtown city, Dick Tracy.
I will say this. This is the only space episode I can name where this character is not fighting this character.
I know.
Every other Twilight Zone episode has that dynamic.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
That's
This
correct.
is the only one.
Yeah.
That's what the whole episode of The Little People's about. That this guy right here, this character, the little wee man in the back, the young dude.
Wee man.
At least this guy's young. And in The Lonely, he's like, he acts like he's young, but he's like 47. But yeah, you see, he goes
I'll be
crazy.
the rest of my life, all 10 years of it.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the one episode we watched where he was going to poison that woman and it says he's a young 31?
Oh, the
And
fever.
Yeah, he was like 50. He looked like he was 50 years old.
Not the fever. No, the other one.
I don't think it's the fever, but yeah.
We did the fever that night too. It was it's the rape potion. That's all you ever need to call it.
Rape potion
the glove.
#2.
You can have the glove.
Yeah.
The episode is called
oh God, Elegy.
Now it's got a really simple name like the fever.
I can't remember. Who cares?
So
Moving on. I'm sorry I brought it up.
It's gonna drive me crazy.
I know it's fucking with me now too.
The Chaser.
That's it. The Chaser.
Chaser. You're right. Yeah.
Very similar to the fever.
It'll cost you
Multiple
$1,100.
buddies. Yeah.
$1,000 for this.
Franklin.
That's the fever.
Franklin.
Yeah.
Kill yourself, Franklin.
Whoa!
You know what I say about Franklin?
Frank, Jesus! Can't you ever shut up?
It almost works.
I really debated keeping that part in.
The way he pins his finger, he doesn't say anything. It's the best part because you expect him to be like, "Hey, wait a minute, come back." Doesn't say a word. It's just Frank's face and him doing this with his fingers. It's amazing.
It's great. I love it.
This is the most Lost in Space episode of the Twilight Zone.
This
is exactly, especially when they show what is it, Wickwhite, whatever his name
Wickwire.
is. Wickwire. He does the exact same thing that happens in every Lost in Space episode where they're doing something and they show that the villain of the episode spying on them and he's like
dun dun
every
dun.
single episode.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a boy. Oh,
they won't suspect the dog.
The ugliest beauty pageant. Oh, they do show the captain walking around and he finds a room people
poker,
playing
that's right.
violin and poker.
The guy that has 5 aces.
Right. Okay.
The guy that has 55,000 chips and 5 aces.
I remember. Yeah.
Which is funny. It's a good bit.
4 aces in a Joker. Yeah.
This is where he oogles some dames.
Oh, check my finger bang all these bras.
I want him to come back to the group and be like, "Oh, don't go in there. No, this is not
What
very.
did you do, Lieutenant?
Nothing, man.
They're showing a lot of skin.
They're not moving. Like what? Oh, come on. There's an audience. It was awesome.
I always wanted to.
You can see camel toe.
I always wanted to do 4 chicks on stage in front of 50 people.
That's just actually a vag right here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
that's some. Look at those thighs.
Some good shit.
Like girls were just, I think, might have been a little bit better in those days.
Look at the camel toe on that bitch. Jesus.
Oh, she's got it going on.
So I have to agree at this point that they should have changed it from a car thing to this. This is
way more interesting
and cheaper. Way cheaper.
Well, that's what I mean. I think that's why they did it.
Yeah.
That's exactly why they did it.
Look at that.
Yeah. She's about a solid B. That's all right.
He's like, where's your tits?
I don't like your wholesome face. I don't like
want
your.
to see that actress be like,
this guy was on me all fucking day, Rob.
15th take, still staring at my tits.
Ron, he keeps doing that.
Will you keep moving, Bertha?
Listen, honey, I can't help you. I'm too busy smoking this pack of cigarettes.
Be lucky. Last take on this, he dropped some digits. So just be glad he just looked at you and moved on. All right.
Look, I'm sorry, Marshall Weinstein is having a field day with you. So there you go. There's the winners.
He's like, oh, good. Some C's.
Tits.
I wish he was a butt guy, and he's just like,
personally, I think the chick all the way to the left is the best one.
Probably.
The first one looks pretty good, but it's hard to tell from this angle.
Not this one.
Yeah, I'm talking all the way to the left.
All the way left. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Are we really judging grannies now? They're all dead.
They're all
these
dead.
women are dead. They
all
died
dead.
of old age.
They're
all
dead.
Of them.
They died of COVID. They're dead.
All these women, died of tuberculosis.
They either died of they were Black Dahlia 2 or White Dahlia, whatever murder victim they were in Hollywood at the time.
They're the first secondhand smoke from Rod's Oasis cigarettes. That
I had lung cancer, Rod, you son of a bitch. I'm a 4-pack a day, man. Look at that.
She's not waking up.
Be great if he stuck his dick in her nose. I always wanted to do this.
I want one of them to walk in while he's like up on a stool, like awkward.
Just spent 6 months. Just spent 6 months in space.
Captain, I found something to put my dick in.
Hey, it's her or you.
Yeah, what do you want from me? Well, actually, I would have been flattered. I would have been flattered if you asked me, but I would have said no. But I still would have been flattered.
Let me know when you're done, and any ones you enter, put an X in them.
Put an X on them, please.
Like when I come in.
When I come in, I don't want to come in twice.
Just the one you finish in, put an X on.
Oh,
all right.
Gross. Horrid.
Look at his fucking winter jacket.
Bill
Mooney's another jacket below it.
Bill Mooney's older brother, Leonard.
It's like, what did they do? Like, they just sewed it onto another jacket.
Is that Lisa? That's Lisa Kudrow.
She's ancient.
She's
part of the Immortals.
She's
the
a
Eternals.
Eternal. She's a robot.
Is that Brie Larson?
No, Brie Larson's tits are bigger than that.
This is Brie Larson.
That's Miami Ballack or whatever her name is.
Oh yeah, I'm not just a neuroscientist.
I'm going to stick this in my vaginal cavity.
She's an independent whammon that need no man.
Whammon.
Let's put some D batteries in this thing right here. Ready to go.
That thing looks like a tear your shit up.
Fuck yeah.
That thing, there'd be blood everywhere.
Judges, you're the prettiest of them all.
Fuck you. Fuck you, man.
I'm sorry.
Fuck yourself, man.
You know what's funny is she's standing there like, I literally got cast because I'm the ugliest one here.
Yes.
Like myself.
Patriarchy.
Yeah, it's sad. This episode is sad and dark, and not just for the story. It's like, hey, ugly lady, you won a beauty contest. Stand there and be proud.
and fuck metaphors or whatever. We're going to really draw the attention that you shouldn't be up here.
You frumpy bitch.
And then like the third take, they got word like, the actress tried to kill herself at lunch.
Yeah.
And they're like,
I wonder.
We'll throw him some lines about how the judges were right, and he'll flirt with her a bit.
Yeah.
How about we just give her a pack of cigarettes and try to get her fat ass out of here?
Frumpy bitch.
You frumpy bitch.
I love that word.
I love this scene. The classic Twilight Zone. What's wrong with you all?
Where is everybody?
Crazy place! Answer me. Can't you talk? Can't you move? Answer me!
All right, that's it.
I'm going to get some answers now.
I'm going to find one of those details now.
Your green screen.
Wow!
I know. If I move, I got to. Look at that. It's through my hand. It'll calm down. Nope, getting worse.
Oh no, Phoenix is max headroom.
Oh, what's going on over here now? That's not even. I don't know what that impression was.
There we go.
What? Yeah.
Max Headroom is a Kennedy.
Max syndrome.
Yeah. So then they go to. So then they're like, okay, we accept our fate here. Let's start moving in. I picked this house.
I shut it off 3 seconds before the Lost in Space reveal.
Yes, the old man. Here you are. Dun dun dun.
That is every single Lost in Space episode right there.
Did you ever watch that? I remember a long time ago, Sci-Fi Channel, back when it was good, when they used to have like real shows and stuff, and they had a special about Lost in Space, and they were talking to the original cast. This was like years ago,
really?
And they were all still alive. Now they're all fucking dead. Jonathan Harris, who was Mr. Smith, who said we were at a point
from the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, he's in Twilight Zone too. But he goes,
2 episodes.
He was like, there's an episode where there's vegetable people in Lost in Space, and even Jonathan Harris is like, what the fuck is this? And he goes, he went to the writers. He's like, what the hell's going on here, guys? What's wrong? And the writer just looked at him and said, I didn't have another goddamn idea in my head, because they've been they wrote like 30 episodes a fucking season.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you want? I can't do this all the time.
It only lasted 3 seasons for a reason.
Yeah, and it was 170 episodes.
No, it was
it's something like that.
I watched the first 2 and I watched like half the third one. For some reason I haven't gotten around to finishing off the third one, but that's a show. It's how I got in the Twilight Zone, because I got into the Twilight Zone and Lost in Space at the same time. And I've actually been thinking about that lately, because we're about to teach my daughter how to tie her shoes. And that was kindergarten for me, because every day before kindergarten, I would go to my aunt's house across the street, and we'd practice tying my shoes while Twilight Zone and Lost in Space were playing. And I was sitting there watching. I'm like, these shows are awesome. And then Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood would come on. I'm like, what is this? Like, I didn't know how to handle it. It was such a weird shift. But Lost in Space, I fucking love. I'm getting the Jupiter over here at some point.
Do you have the whole show on Blu-ray or anything, or
it's not available on Blu-ray as far as I know?
Not? I thought it was.
I do have this.
I feel like there was like a special edition box set inside the. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow! Look at that. Yeah,
it's purposely in black and white, except a giant green button that makes him talk that you can't see.
Yes, it's a green screen.
His batteries died.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Well, I've had him for years.
Danger.
Did you ever watch the Lost in Space Netflix show?
No,
I haven't either.
I want to.
You know what I watched? You know what I watched last night? All night, I binged 8 episodes. Fucking the Jack Reacher show on Amazon.
No,
it's not bad. But
it's got to be better without. I hate that first movie. And I love Christopher.
See, I don't hate the first movie. I like the first movie.
There's a Three Stooges bit in it.
That's why I like it. I think it's fine.
I fucking hated it. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Werner Herzog's the bad guy, and Robert Duvall shows up. Oh, it's great.
I never saw the
wonderful. Second one. The second one's bad.
Edward Zwick.
The second one sucks.
No, I'm good.
Why
is Edward Zwick doing that?
Last Samurai.
So?
Tom Cruise.
He's not that kind of movie guy.
Tom Cruise probably said, hey, Ed Zwick, do me a favor and do this movie, because no one wants to do it.
Weird.
And Ed Zwick was like, well, I want to do Glory 2.
Why didn't he work with McQuarrie again? He's still working with him on the fucking Mission Impossible movies.
Well, that's what he did. He went and did the Mission Impossible movies. He had to go write them, and then he brought Cruise in.
Yes, Frank.
Frank, why don't you just go away?
Ah!
I do have to, I gotta pee.
Go ahead and go pee.
We're almost done with this episode.
I'll
so
wait. I'll wait.
This is it. This is the end of the episode right here.
No, I got to play Filthy, and then we're also.
Well, I mean, yeah.
We haven't even discussed. We're only halfway through the episode. What are you talking about?
No, once the old guy gets there, pretty much the episode's done. Where they're like, "What's going on here?" Well, let me tell you what's going on here. Blah, 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 blah. And that's it. Oh my god!
Out of respect for the peeing.
His mic is still plugged in. Oh yeah! Oh, just like
this dog feels so good.
Just like Lethal Weapon, or not Lethal Weapon. Police Squad. What is it? Naked Gun. When he's got the mic on, he goes he pees. He's like, "Oh yeah."
Who are you and how do you get in here? I'm the locksmith. Then I'm the locksmith.
The locksmith.
You'll never get a better movie line than that.
Nope.
Nope. Ever.
No.
So they finally find a guy in a porch reading a newspaper, and he's like, "You don't mind if we move in here, right?" And he's like, "Oh no, I don't mind at all." And they're like, "Oh,
right."
I like that it takes them a second. Like they're not just right away. They like start to walk the porch. Like, wait, he just talked back.
He can talk. He can sing. It's just like
right here,
Simpsons.
You don't mind if we have a little look around, do you, sir?
Not at all.
Oh, he's so ugly.
Don't go that close.
That man is so ugly. The fucking Grand Canyon on his head. Ugh. God damn. We need to have a warning on that. I think the biggest TV villain of all time, the biggest TV monster, is the guy from the 72sold.com.
Right.
You seen those commercials?
Yeah.
He looks like an ugly Steve Buscemi. It's insane.
Maybe that was his relative.
So this is Jeremy Wickwire. And he reveals that it's basically the original Westworld, only for he doesn't really get into that yet, but he's like he's out in the medieval section, which to me just sounds like Westworld.
That is Westworld, absolutely Westworld.
Delos land.
Yep.
And then they go and have a conversation in, for me, the ugliest room on the fucking planet. I hate this room.
You just got a thing against antiques.
Look at this chaos.
That is like, oh wow, that's a Victorian. Like, oh yeah, that's your nightmare right there.
That is everything they found in the prop department.
Yep,
shoved into a room. And it's just I get claustrophobic looking at this image. Yeah, although this does look like Tom Servo.
Hey, well. Tom Servo, crow.
I don't see a crow. Maybe this is
you
Crow.
Wondering how he eats and sleeps.
How he's dead and is on an asteroid.
La la la.
Damn boy, look at this.
Oh, he does some fucking squats.
This guy's got my butt. And
yeah,
this guy's got some cans.
Yeah, I gotta make my butt. I gotta get my butt up to the queer standard.
My butt is having a baby terrible. And looking at his butt, and she goes, "That looks just like your butt." I go, "Oh,
that poor bastard." Don't take it back. You take that back, you bitch.
He's got my genitalia though.
There you go.
That kid has some big old balls.
Balls. That's it. Big balls in the head.
No, I'm not going to talk about his penis, but the balls. Oh my god, they're huge for a baby.
Stop it! My balls.
Ouch,
you
my
better,
balls.
You better gently apply that fucking ointment, old man.
Oh, Frank,
these things are sensitive. How big are your balls? Your kid's balls, Frank. Jess got little balls.
Well, I mean, compared to his body, no. I mean,
compared
to mine, yeah, they're small as fuck. I mean, there's a little Pekka. Little Pekka.
You know what's disturbing is when you're cleaning it off after he pees, and you're like, I don't want that. I don't want a hard on. What am I going to do with that, buddy? You want to like flick it.
It's
like,
natural.
No. Exactly. That's why I don't flick it.
Well, no, don't flick it because you'll be like Cersei from Game of Thrones.
Exactly.
With his little blue cock head.
Those blue cock.
Oh my god.
What's
so
your fucking
creepy.
problem? I said watch
It
the
is
ball.
Yeah, it's a very creepy looking thing, but that's why there's a
This is why
yeah.
I'm never having kids.
It's adorable, but at the same time, you're like, I have to press your little okay.
Well, I mean,
otherwise he pisses right up it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Yeah,
I mean, compared to the mound of shit that I just wiped off of his ass,
that's the other thing.
It's really not a big deal after that, you know.
Once you wipe shit off a pair of balls,
you're good.
Yeah, you've pretty much
do anything.
You've reached the zenith of what you can accomplish.
Well, no, I've heard there's times where if there's a sinus infection, you have to suck the snot out of his nostril.
She does
with
that.
a straw.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, we have a
Mouth and
thing.
nose.
Yeah, it. Oh God.
Oh, right.
No,
God.
we have this thing that looks like a plunger thing.
Yeah, we have that too.
And it's like a tube.
Yeah,
with a
but
mouthpiece.
sometimes that shit don't work. You have to do it the manual.
So
no, he's just gonna have to sniffle.
We were at soccer about, I don't know, a couple months ago, and Cena walks over with a stuffed nose and she's sick, and then she goes, and I was like, whoa! And she saw me, she's like, what? I'm like, oh my God, thank God you will do that, because I'm not ever, she will be sick and die of it, not breathing out there.
Gross.
Yeah, and the way they look at it, like she came out of my fucking crotch. I mean, who cares? You know, it's like
no,
I
that's
do.
Gross.
Yeah, like I'm not
awful.
fucking you for a month now. Like, you disgusting bitch.
I'm gonna fuck your asshole all month. This is it. We're done. Front done. Front is done.
Yeah, I can't look at you now.
Yeah,
It'll be the back of your head.
I'll press my face against the base of your neck.
Back of your head, back of my head. We'll go to Hampton Inn. I don't care.
I'm going to get a tattoo of your face on your back, and we'll be set.
Was it the back of your head, Frank, or were your legs tucked up?
No, back of my head.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Yeah, I couldn't look at her. I didn't want to look at her.
Hey.
It was a feeling thing, not a.
On your knees.
Yeah, it was a dark room. Trust me.
It's the power of love.
So it could be any man who walked into that room.
Exactly. Man, Eddie Money was right.
Stunt cock.
Baby, do the black voice. Do the black voice. Yeah.
Hello there. Come
Not that black
inside.
voice. No, not Disney. Not Disney.
Through.
No.
Sorry.
You look at Shaq thing.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Let me tell you about George Lucas.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
George Lucas wrote a good script about a Phantom Menace.
I can't stand looking at this room. You know what's
I can be a friend to you.
I can be a friend to you. Hard to get. I like that.
I can't decide what's uglier, Dick. The room or this?
Oh my God. Oh my God. That looks like a mask. And I mean Eric Stoltz mask. That's creepy.
Looks like a light bulb.
Look at that fucking head.
That is a big ass
That's
guitar
crazy.
pick head. That's a guitar pick head right there.
Man, that's insanity.
He's better looking than Greg Haig of 72soul.com, though. I can't with this guy.
My God.
He's the most frightening creature I've ever seen on TV.
Hello, I'm Greg Haig.
It's a local. I don't know if it's local or not.
It's got
he wants to buy your house and sell it in 72 hours.
Oh yeah, it's a local guy for sure.
But the man is like, oh, he's on every fucking commercial. He's on billboards, and you're like, every time I literally will make the family look away.
Cover your eyes, kids.
He's so
Yeah,
emaciated.
I really will.
He's emaciated because he survives off of the souls of children.
He looks like a soul. Like he looks like that. That's how he's maintaining his youth.
Oh, see, this is where we needed Adam with him to sing the Poltergeist 2 song. You're all gonna die now, Jesus, or whatever.
Yeah, his little song.
God. Yeah. Ah, shit. See. Oh well. Thanks for nothing, Adam.
What do you think Adam's elegy is? What do you think his place would be? I think just staring at right between two giant David Sedaris cans.
A roadside barbecue.
Julie Strain on one side and
him winning
Adrian Barbeau on the other.
Him winning a chili cook-off.
Him and the captain's chair on the bridge of the Enterprise in an Indiana Jones outfit.
Yeah,
you gotta have the David Sedaris titties
with the David Sedaris titties and the idol from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, he has to have the hat. Yep.
And then Agent Scully had a filing cabinet with no panties.
I guess we can really sum up the rest real quick.
Yes.
We've barely introduced Wickwire.
Well, neither did this episode. So
Yeah, he shows up
They
in the
have a
last
long time.
act.
They have half the episode is them talking, but it's yeah.
this episode is short then.
Well, it's 20 minutes. It's 22 minutes to give or
He's
take.
bringing them into the parlor 15 minutes in.
Yeah,
14
that's about
minutes in,
right.
And then it's not.
That's the last act. I would say that's the last act of the show.
It's not until minute 23 that he's sitting there after they're dead.
Yeah,
So
there you
it's
go.
the rest of the episode.
Yeah.
They have really long conversations about he's there because this company, what's it called? I wrote it down. Happy Days.
That's right.
They promised everlasting peace, but they couldn't do it on Earth because while there's man, there could be no peace. So they do it on this asteroid instead because it's way more convenient.
I mean, I do like that line though.
Yeah. And he goes, he has a point. Before the total law. Oh, that
But
guy's
these
voice.
guys, they're again. It's that it's the episode where what did they do wrong to pay for their sins?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They're
They just-
men.
They landed on the wrong place in the wrong place.
Yes.
That's it. And then
Well, the problem is they were stuck there forever because their ship wasn't going to go anywhere.
is that what it is?
They're out
Yeah.
of fuel.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
All this guy really needed to do was wait for the next body drop off.
Yeah.
Or are they closed? Are they full up?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, can you just be like, well, we actually have a ship that comes in and out with fresh bodies. You could probably get a ride from them back to
Just
Earth.
think about how expensive this service would be. It's like $4 billion to be able to do this for you.
Yeah, right.
And you get no promise because asteroids have never landed or hit anything before.
No.
But you'll float around forever.
No, it's a stationary asteroid. It's in
Like,
the
it
belt.
could be an asteroid in the asteroid belt.
It's in the asteroid belt.
Still, every Star Wars movie, they're hitting asteroids.
Okay,
is
the
true.
Star Wars asteroids are it's not like that. The asteroid belt does not look like that.
Hold on. Are you about to tell me that Star Wars is not scientifically accurate?
Whoa.
I know.
Whoa.
This is why I'm not a Star Wars.
Frank, Jesus!
Yeah.
Is that's the only reason why? Yeah, Star Wars
Whoa.
is scientific. I can't like it.
Whoa, you're telling me
Jesus.
that Star Wars
You're
isn't
telling me.
scientifically accurate.
Whoa, excuse
big old
me.
full East Coast in you,
Excuse
Frank.
me.
Whoa, Frankie. Okay, whoa.
You're telling me Chewbacca don't exist in
Back
reality?
up a bit there, Francis.
Have you
Hold on,
seen
hold
my
on.
sister?
Telling me that Yoda can't live 800 years?
900, but whatever.
Fuck you, all right?
Grogu is 50 years old. Oh, baby Yoda ain't a baby.
He does
Oh.
he does a toast, which is clearly poison, and then
Yes.
he reveals at one point something I guess I missed, which is they're
Hmm.
not all dead there. It's some people are select imitations.
Yeah, because
Right.
the whole episode I'm thinking, so there's people there that wanted to be
I just want to cheer
the
someone on.
audience
They win
of
there.
yeah.
No,
It's like
I think this guy
so-
snapped.
No, what I was thinking is the whole time I'm like, so there's people there that wanted to be mowing their fucking lawn for the
Well,
rest of their life.
that's the thing. No, the guy who's in charge of this company, that
Said
old
that
man,
they're
he's,
imitations.
he's fucking nuts.
No,
Like, he's on this planet. He snapped.
he's
and
a
like,
robot.
Anytime somebody lands on there, he fucking
Wickwire's
kills
a
them.
robot.
What about this guy makes you think he's sinister?
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah, he's a robot, dude.
Did they say that, or is that official, or
he
is
does.
is
He
he?
says he says I'm a construct of
Okay,
and he's like I'll
Yeah,
go back to
he-
sleep.
He turns on when he's needed.
he could be a genetic construct.
Or he's very specific in his
He's
fetish,
been sitting there for 200 years.
depending on that wording.
It's fine.
I
He's
get
been-
turned on when I need
He's been
it.
sitting in that fucking beauty pageant for 200 years.
With his dick in his hand for
Watching-
200 years.
Watching the ugly lady win over and over and over. We do get
I
this,
did
though.
that. Did you like that? I did that.
I do have these now, Frank.
This word from our alternate sponsor. And now, Mr. Serling.
Next week, I try to settle an argument to the effect that I'm not at my best when writing scripts for women. Miss
I was gonna
Vera
mention
Miles
this.
takes my side in a most unusual and unique story we call Mirror Image. I hope to see you next week, you in your living room, and Miss Vera Miles and the rest of us.
This is the only time Rod Serling is meta.
I still don't know what that means.
Except a world of difference. Meta is what we did on the podcast, Frank.
Okay. Right on.
It's something that references itself.
Oh, is that all it means?
Well, I'm sure there's different definitions, but
I just never understood like the context of it. Like, I'm like, okay, it's meta.
Well, finish this up because I have to go to the restroom real bad now.
yeah, let's just.
I'm out.
Okay, he went to the restroom. What the fuck is happening? We've only been going for.
Dude, I just pissed for like 2 minutes. It was bad. It was getting bad.
It's only been an hour. You guys are not drinking. I'm drinking. I haven't gone yet.
I just downed this whole thing.
You're pissed?
Yeah.
We'll wait for Dick because I was just going to play Filthy Twilight Zone.
Yeah, what sucks is like this or Shadowplay. Like on my Blu-ray, I didn't have any extra special things for it or nothing. I was looking.
You know, I meant to ask you guys who's going to watch the with commentary, but I forgot.
Neither one had commentary.
Yeah, didn't know that.
Yeah, it was either that or the original sound.
I had to wake up early and sneak into my office and watch them, like I was doing something wrong, like I'm watching hardcore porn, but it was like Twilight Zone. Listening to it.
Oh, you're not working at home anymore?
I am, but I have a couple weeks off. I'm enjoying myself because we're going to Vegas. So,
right on.
Frank, I just can't with you.
Frank, why don't you just go away? Leave me alone.
Vegas is one of the, it's like me saying I'm going to Atlantic City. It's like,
yeah. I'm only excited because they have we don't have a timeshare, but someone in their family does, so we just get to stay in an awesome place.
Well, yeah, timeshare in Vegas is awesome. We stayed in one before. It was right next to the Phoenix.
Welcome. You guys ready for Filthy Twilight Zone?
Yo, yes. Is your timeshare on the Strip?
I have no idea.
Oh, well, no way. That'd be like $5 million.
No, my timeshare was on the Strip. It was right next to the Phoenix.
What's the Phoenix?
It was the newest casino on the Strip at the time.
You ready?
It was at the end of the Strip, but it was still on the Strip.
Fucking God, Frank.
The club at the end of the street.
Okay, here's Filthy Twilight Zone.
Frank, Jesus! Can't you ever shut up?
That music sting is the best.
I'm just finding
part.
any reason to play that.
That music sting is like the best part of that whole thing.
I think I had to move the audio forward to keep that.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. Filthy Twilight Zone. It's okay. Both of these are okay today. Don't take it seriously.
I'm not.
Enjoy the filth.
It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone. The cast of characters, 3 men lost amongst the stars. 3 men sharing the common urgency of all men lost. They're looking for.
Well, time may have, in a sense, have up for us or down for them.
You mean they might actually be
It's possible.
the judges? You're the of them all.
You're most welcome. My name's Squire. Jeremy Squire.
But before I explain, you must give me some.
Why?
Why?
Yes, why? Now, your boss could have bought a piece of.
Oh, no, you don't understand at all. Why, I'm the taker. It's my job to make sure that our guests are not disturbed.
It's an interesting theory, Pete, and as possible as any other, except that to my knowledge, Earth has never had more than one sun.
I didn't have a whole lot to work with this episode.
That's copyright infringement right there. How dare you put 2 scoops of raisins in my son?
Holy shit. Earth's never had 4 scoops before.
God damn, it's a lot of fucking diabetic juice.
I love this. When I was looking up an image for that, someone put like an arrow going to the raisins, and it's like burning temperature of raisins, 70 or 97 degrees. The sun, whatever.
Wow.
It's like, wow, really?
2 million degrees.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was amazing. But yeah, I was really hoping I could make Dick Wire work, or Cock Wire, or whatever you want to say his name is. But it just,
In the beginning,
it's
you
almost
got it.
there.
In the beginning, yeah, it was funny.
I
you
sensed
like
the
that.
cock wire.
It wasn't working, so I
It was
cut.
all right.
I cut a lot of it.
It
Are we
works.
fucking up or fucking down?
Yeah. So I thought it'd be funny if I turned it into a weird brothel where he's like, "Before I explain, why don't you give me some?" And then he,
Beep.
Dick. Give me some of your dick, ass to mouth, dick.
So here's the part where we rate the episode, and we have similar to Lee Martin or Inside Number 9. We have to rate it against itself,
Right.
because if we were only watching Twilight Zone 2002 or 85 or God forbid Night Gallery, this would be a fucking 10.
Yes.
But I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna stick with my assertion there of an 8.
Yeah.
And just rating it against itself.
Yeah, that works.
I'm also going to give it an 8, and I want to read a review on IMDb from somebody because they really hit the nail on the head with this one.
Okay.
They also rated it an 8.
Okay.
Said Rod Serling liked astronauts and asteroids. He really did. This is another one of those "Where am I" episodes because he had a bunch of them. In this one, a group of men find themselves in an odd town where there are plenty of people, but they are all frozen in time. They don't respond. As the astronauts move through space, they find more and more normal, quotes, looking folks not moving. Once again, it's about confusion and despair. Eventually, they meet what seems like a living man who treats them kindly and asks them questions like, how would they like to be remembered? We can't help but think of the first episode, Where is Everybody? The strange man is more and less than he seems, and we know we are in for a strange conclusion. I have to say,
what is this cadence you're using?
The screen's far away, and my eyes are going bad. Even though I have glasses on, and it's a lot clearer than it would be. Trust me. Plus, my cursor's in the middle of it, so I'm like, is that say or sat? Whatever. I have to say that there is a sameness in some of these first season episodes that show a little lack of imagination. Still, it's a really interesting premise. Yeah.
I will agree with the space stuff and a lot of similarities in season 1. Season 2 is where it opened up.
Yeah, but I mean, this was Beaumont. This wasn't Sterling, so I give this one a pass for being too much the same, you know?
Yeah, but Sterling was the showrunner. He could have
It's true.
or something. But I'm glad he didn't, because this episode's awesome. I don't care if there's a bunch that are the same. Like, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, like Serling talked about that once at a college about plagiarism, and he's like, when you write a story, I mean, there's only so much you can go off of, and if you don't go down a certain path with a certain premise, then it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And obviously, other people are going to be done that. So, is it plagiarism if we all go down the same path that makes the most amount of sense? No.
It's the same thing with music. Like, there's only certain things you're going to play in a style of music.
Yeah.
It's going to sound similar to something to someone.
It's like, if you play rock, you could say, Pink Floyd could, sue you for copyright, because if you use C, G, or B, or D, then you've just played every Pink Floyd song ever made.
Yoko Ono is an independent sound.
Some wild animals that are getting slaughtered sued her.
She's not supposed to sound like that.
Yeah.
God.
Well, it's original. I'll give her that.
Oh, while we're on the subject here, let's finish up that video, shall we? Man, that was bad.
That's my impersonation of Yoko Ono.
Oi. It's like she was fighting with the saxophone. The saxophone was having a stroke, and
This guy's face says it all.
Jesus Christ.
And then Phyllis from The Office looks equally upset here. This is very British.
Oh, Christ. Why am I? That woman in the background. Right
this
there.
guy in the front, he's like, "This is great."
Fucking Warwick Davis.
Wow.
Warwick Davis
He looks like Willow.
He also looks like a mannequin.
He does. It's not real. Oh, shit. He's
This
from
guy's
Elegy.
face says
It's an
everything.
Elegy dead man.
Can we just have this guy's camera the whole time?
Don't clap at that, you assholes. Ugh.
Is that one of the
everybody in that room should be executed for culture crimes.
Oh my god!
I mean, that's ridiculous.
Except that one guy. Let him live.
The one
that like, guy's gonna tell some fucking stories. I tell you.
Why the fuck am I here for this?
Who's the one being honest?
Was sitting where Yoko, he knew Yoko could see him, and the camera was right in his fucking face, and he's still going, "Oh, what the shit is?" Like that would be all of our faces in that room.
Yeah, it's like she assaulted my ears.
The only way it'd get better if he's doing this through a part of the performance. Just
in the middle of the break, you just hear, "Oh God."
Oh Lord.
Lord and Lord, man.
What the shit?
This sucks. Boo.
Boo, Oko.
Even me yelling boo is in better key than you or the saxophone.
You bitch.
I would boo her.
Let me boo you in a tone you can understand.
I'd rather stick my dick in a cheese grater.
All right, let's get out of here. So we give it an 8. All around, it sounds like
8. Yeah.
Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
I'm Frank Lakes.
Songs. Yes.
What a fucking monster she is.
Is there someone less talented in the world?
Yes, there are, but give me a moment and I will find them. Anybody in a Bruce Willis directed video movie. Worse actors. What? See, oh shit. You know what?
Like 2 of my most favorite movies.
Who?
Bruce Willis.
Oh well, no, Bruce Willis now is a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Did you watch that Red Letter Media special about him?
No.
They went through all of his
right now.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I don't watch specials on actors. I don't care what they're anything.
No, it's
bad.
I've been talking about this for a fucking decade now. He lives in the red box.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he did a movie that went direct to TV for I think it was
sci-fi.
Was it sci-fi?
Sci-fi.
Yeah, it might have been because I was watching sci-fi. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of what the video's about is them just making fun of all those movies and showing clips from them.
Oh, absolutely.
But
he's the same cadence, same look, same movie. It's, somehow the 70-year-old is kicking ass.
John Lennon
Talking like this.
I think in that room should be executed.
All right.
Talk like this. And every time I pull the trigger, it's a fucking dead hit.
Is that Alec Baldwin?
Yeah, you sound too invested, therefore not Bruce Willis.
Every time I pull the trigger, I kill a CDP. I've only killed 2. I've only killed 1 director of photography.
Now it's my turn. I'm not going to go to the bathroom. Actually, do I need to leave?
You're gonna shit in a You're gonna shit in a box and leave it in there.
I have another bottle downstairs. Do I need to leave the room and go get it?
Yeah, I think so.
You do what you have to do.
I'll just go grab it just to see.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. There you go. There's Cage.
It's looking beautiful. As beautiful as ever.
Oh man, I was in this great movie called Season of the Witch. I played a knight fighting the demons and things like that nature. That's good. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. It reminded me of my 3rd marriage. I didn't really enjoy that marriage. I was pretty stupid and young. You were like 50. Shut up.
I'm fake Batman.
I'm fake Batman.
Ah! On fire!
See, this is why I hate scrolling down the watch list on Facebook. You get these awful like celebrity videos. Celebrity couples you definitely forgot about.
Don't care either.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just for some reason, I don't give a shit about actors. Like
I didn't know that Jenna Dwayne went out with Jennifer or Justin Timberlake.
We're good.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know who Jenna Dwayne was, and I was working with her in my acting class.
Who?
You know Jenna Duane?
You told me about her.
She's Mrs. Channing Tatum.
Oh.
Frank, or used to be. They're not married anymore. She was in the Step Up movies.
What? I'm not married anymore.
Exactly. No, they're not married anymore. They're long gone. They're long broken up.
They're not married anymore. We said.
They're
Oh,
not married
I thought
anymore.
you said I'm not.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not married to her anymore. She left me. She left me 8 for chatting.
Did she?
Yeah, she left me for Channing Tatum.
Well, I mean, at least she went up.
Well, that's what you think.
It's a joke.
His balls are so much smaller than mine.
That's what matters in life too.
And less hairy. Wait a minute.
Look, like I'm, you know,
hairy balls and all.
I'm in the smooth ball league.
I just want to
shave.
I just want to share something real quick.
I shave with this thing right here.
A broken bottle, a broken rum bottle.
This thing's amazing, by the way.
Oh, what is that?
It is a micro touch.
Oh,
it is the smoothest thing you'll ever.
You can shave your balls with that?
Oh yeah.
Really? It looks like it's safe.
Can you see that,
Frank? Yeah, I see into eternity. Thank you.
Send me a link to that. I want to buy one. That's our sponsor, Ball Shaver.
Oh well, I use it for my face, my balls, my the
Yeah.
chest hair gets a little burrowy right here in the center.
Fuck, really? Honestly, I need it for my entire fucking.
Oh, you look like a
every
fucking
inch.
Sasquatch. Like Robin Williams fucked a Sasquatch and gave birth to you.
That's pretty much, yeah. Jesus,
Yeah.
I got a fucking trim, bro. I need to.
When you were 20, you looked like your body looked like a 40-year-old man.
How you doing? It's rocking.
It's a fucking thing.
Yeah, I it too.
No. It's scary.
I've been dad bodding before dad bod was a thing.
Oh, it's good now. Great.
Yeah, it looks all right.
Oh, we're live. I'm talking about the show. We're doing the podcast already. So, no.
Oh, there it goes. Because you're pouring that drink. That drink is no good.
I don't know how it knows, but
it knows that you're. Oh my God! It's shadow play. You're a fucking dream, and you're about to disappear. You're about to disappear because you don't exist. You're in fucking Dennis Weaver's head.
Dennis fucking Weaver.
Dennis Weaver. Ah, you're all gone. Don't send me the chair.
You're traveling through another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. There's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, dark territory.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Adam Grant, a nondescript kind of man found guilty of murder and sentenced to the electric chair. Like every other criminal caught in the wheels of justice, he's scared, right down to the marrow of his bones. But it isn't prison that scares him, the long, silent nights of waiting, the slow walk to the little room, or even death itself. It's something else that holds Adam Grant in the hot, sweaty grip of fear. Something worse than any punishment this world has to offer. Something found only in the Twilight Zone.
Hello, citizens. Welcome. I'm going to slow it down for once because this is the best episode of the series. Welcome to LIW, the Twilight Zone Review, episode 329. What the fuck is Frank looking at? Twilight Zone 1959's 226 Shadow Play Redux. And a couple tidbits of fun facts. I should have worn my Phoenix Suns hats and shirts, but because this is our NBA runner-up for the NBA Finals, and the Phoenix Suns represented the Shadow Play.
But they lost.
They lost, but we're doing it. We always do the runner-up.
Who won last year? The Bucks?
Yes, that we lost to the Bucks.
Oh my God, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. Was Frank trying to figure out the filthy Twilight Zone there while listening to the intro? Is that?
Oh, maybe.
No, I was imitating you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was imitating you looking at Rod. Right on. Right on.
Rod.
Just the drool.
Touching myself.
This is the best episode of the entire 156 run.
You really believe that?
100%, yes.
Yes.
It's a good episode. The best. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. It hits on so many levels. Like it's just perfect. It's perfect.
You're just like the mainstream media trying to take away other voices. Damn you.
So the voice.
It was just smart. It was good. The acting was great. Like,
yeah, it's a great
like
episode.
like the writing was phenomenal. Charles Beaumont once again. You know, like you just can't. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. You know, I mean, the outro is the best outro of the entire series. I'm sorry, it really
I
is.
think we should start off with Filthy Twilight Zone.
All right.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? And then we'll talk about it after. But it's about a guy who's claiming to be trapped in a dream where he gets gets executed every night and tries
This
to talk
is
with
the Vanilla Sky episode of Twilight Zone.
You shall be put to death by means of.
Hold on.
That's a good one.
You know why? Because the bottom thing is just cut out the reference and it didn't change it anyway. So let's just start over. Let's try that again. Here we go.
You shall be put to death by means of.
No! Not again! I won't again! You can't make me again!
But it isn't prison that scares him, the long, silent nights of the slow walk to the little room, or even death itself.
Over that thing, will you? Don't let them hurt me.
Phillips! Your face! A month ago, he was a human being. Now what is he? An animal, a thing. Why? Because he couldn't stop thinking about it.
I know it. It's just different with me.
You mean you want it?
No.
Well, it ain't different with you. But don't kid yourself. Sometimes I wonder, too, what it's going to be like.
I'll tell you what it's like. There's a guard that opens the door for you and you go into a room.
I'm a poor lost traveler seeking for the night.
You're
Hank, I've just been insulted by your wife. She says I'm.
Well, aren't you?
That has nothing to do with it.
Hey, Screws, you're wasting your time. You can't him.
I wonder where I've seen you, where your face came from. It's familiar. Almost every time it just about comes to me. Of course, Father Beeman from over at Spring Hill. No wonder I didn't recognize you. You when I was 10 years old. Oh, everybody came. Yes, and then a young priest came and took your place.
No!
A young priest came, took your place, and he butt fucked me too.
That sounds like a story like that, so I thought I'd throw that in there.
That's
Just
very
the
good,
whole
very
line
good.
of you left
Very
and a
good.
young priest took your place sounds a little suspicious to me.
It's so good though. I mean, like the whole like when he does the 20 how many paces and this and that, like the whole, oh, it's so good. They got the perfect guy to do to play Gavin Grant.
Oh yeah, he can.
Dennis
scream.
Weaver.
He can scream.
Dennis Weaver's a good
No!
actor. He was great in Duel, the Steven Spielberg TV movie that got Steven Spielberg started, and then he's in a bunch of other
I
stuff.
still haven't seen that.
It's good.
Is it worth watching?
It's worth watching. It's good.
What about the Sugarland Express?
Don't bother. I think I've seen pieces of it. The Rain People, that's Francis Ford Coppola's early movie with George Lucas. That's worth watching because you get to see all the characters from The Godfather show up, and Jimmy Kahn is essentially playing a dummy retard.
Fun.
Because he has brain damage. Because he's not a retard, but he got brain damage in a football accident, and they're trying to keep him
it's
around.
Like the other Jimmy Kahn movie, the Brian song.
That was he was dying of cancer.
Yeah, but
Don Piccolo with Billy D. Williams, who didn't die of cancer.
Something wrong with her. I know she's not deaf or dumb or retarded or anything.
Classic. Oh man,
love it. So Shadow Play, Dick.
Yes.
First time?
No. Like I
Okay.
said, I've seen most of these, and I always forget the titles because I always think it's a different. I almost thought this was Absolute Man. The title
based
was
on title.
swapped. Yeah, based on the title.
You know what's funny is when we were living together, not together, but in LA,
yeah,
I bought those box sets of Twilight Zone, remember?
Right, yeah, oh god,
And and it was like kind of before you could really trust the internet for an episode title.
yeah.
So I was looking them up and I'm like, is it this? And I thought it was Elegy, or I
Right.
thought it was Execution.
Yeah.
Which seemed like better titles than Shadow Play.
Yeah.
But now you think about it, it's perfect.
Yes.
Is great.
But
yeah.
When you're just going in blank and you're like, so I was trying to buy the box sets, kept buying the wrong fucking one. So I had to keep buying them all. So I had them all. So it was like $400 to buy all 5 of those.
I remember.
Oh yeah. Back in the day, when box sets were like $300.
Yeah.
Now they're like $10.
Because
the thrift store and buy them, for God's sakes.
The first time I got to watch all the episodes was after my aunt went to Disney, and the Tower of Terror just opened up, and she spent $1,000 on the box set there.
Yeah.
Wow.
You get a fake Rod Serling. Like,
yeah. I mean, the box set was like huge. It was all the VHSs and everything, and it came with like a whole lot of case candy too.
Oh, it was all VHSs, huh? That thing was
back then,
ton, yeah.
Back then it was huge.
Oh man.
Yeah. Like they literally had to buy a separate fucking suitcase and fly home with it and everything. Yeah.
Wow.
They spent $1,000 on it.
It's crazy.
Hey, you save that thing. It's in good condition though.
No, we don't talk anymore. But I was able to watch them all.
They're always got to turn sad, Frank. Just let it go.
It's the truth. Yeah, I know. My life is sad.
Frank, why don't you just go away? Leave me alone.
Anyway. But yeah, like and that's when I got to see this episode for the first time.
Okay. You are going somewhere with that. Good.
That's all I was getting. Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
Took a while. Some
That's
roundabouts.
Yeah, sad story. This is when I first saw it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. The Father Garris there really like put a couple knuckles inside me. Yeah. Then he's like, "Hey, check out this Twilight Zone episode in the back office while you're crying and recovering." And I was like,
"They call him Camel Toe, David."
Yeah, I mean, basically, me and my grandfather sat down in the basement, and I would get up and change the VHS every time he would. We sat there and we just binge watched it for like 2 days. It was great. Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, back when it was 3 to 4 episodes on a VHS. If you had the Star Trek ones, the Next Generation ones, it's 2.
Well, no, because I remember the original Star Trek, it was a single tape. And I mean, if you wanted the whole series, that's 67 tapes. Maybe 68.
I remember recording MST3K off cable. You'd have to record an EP if you want to get one episode on there. So it took up a 2-hour chunk of TV.
It's the old days. Man, oh God, it's just how fast far we've come.
I remember we had like 2 VHSs when 2 VCRs that were on timers, so my mom could tape her soaps.
I have a friend on Facebook, and I worked with him back in the day, and he has a picture from his childhood. It's a VHS side of, when you write in on that little sticker.
Yeah.
And it literally says, this is real. Matt's first birthday, crossed out twice, Ghostbusters 2 written below it. It's like the greatest picture ever.
Dude, recordable tapes were expensive as fuck back then.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my God. It makes me laugh every time I see it. His birthday was a couple days ago or yesterday or something like that. And I saw it again. I was like, yes, there we go. I noticed something I've never seen before in this episode. I want to see if I can pinpoint it here.
What was it?
When Adam starts describing, Adam Grant starts describing what it's like to die, there's a fart noise.
Are you going to isolate the fart noise?
I'm going to try to.
Don't let them hurt me.
Phillips! Shut your face!
Okay.
A month ago, he was a human being. Now what is he? An animal.
I want to pause it or mute it. It's when he starts describing it.
It's just different with me.
You mean you want to die?
No.
Well, it ain't different with you. But don't kid yourself. Sometimes I wonder, too, what it's...
All right. Pausing it or muting it just for...
What it's like.
All right, listen. Real close.
Out of your cell. Past 2 gray doors. 7.
Yeah.
I mean, was that you, Dick?
Yeah, it was me.
Okay.
8 steps to the final door. It's painted green. There's a guard that opens the door for you, and you go into a room.
The rape room.
It's tan. It's all tan.
Right there. It's his throat.
It's swallowed, yeah.
You swallowed, yeah, it's absolutely swallowed.
I was like, look, I didn't realize that. I didn't say the time. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And I looked up and I'm like, that was a fart. And I wrote it down.
Somebody stepped on a duck.
Normally I saved the timestamp, but I was
quack, 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 quack.
All right. Now that I saw his throat do it, answer mystery solved. Okay.
My last meal really got the hold of me.
Great actor where he can swallow sound like that on cue.
Because he's the fucking best. Dennis Weaver, man. He's McLeod.
Yeah.
McLeod.
Weaver.
McLeod.
McLeod. That was a running gag on MST3K.
Yeah. Oh. You wouldn't get it, Frank.
I never got into him. Yeah.
Frank, Jesus!
Sorry.
That's right. Oh, man, I can't believe that.
I like that clip because I can just play the beginning if I want to. But I want you to shut up, but I'm just... Jesus!
Yeah.
I'm sure it's real fun for you.
How's it feel being a living joke?
How's it feel having the anal ease bottle right next to your fucking head?
Right in your
not
ear.
realizing it for the whole time.
Right in your ears, just actually lubed up.
I've been waiting for you to notice. I'm like, he's not gonna.
I didn't.
Your fucking yellow poster throws off my logo. You can only do so much with that thing. There we go. Let's see if I can do the regular one. The other one. Yeah. No, we're kind of hidden. Let's do that. We can do this. I still have this saved.
Fag.
Okay, so I really don't have a whole lot to say about this episode. It is curious that what episodes do you think are better, Dick, that you've seen?
No, I don't think it's better. It's a good episode. It's just like every time you talk about Twilight Zone, all the classics are kind of like are all on the same level to me, same tier. So it's like the classics, like To Serve Man, this one. We
got another fucking Adam on our hands here.
Well, it's just true. He's not wrong. It's you can't pick because it's been like 60, 70 years. They've been there for that long. It's like it's hard to say. Oh my god, he just knocked over my.
Did you say you're gonna hold that thing?
I'll hold it now. It was on the tripod.
There, you sound way better
when it's like right next to my fucking mouth.
You do. It's a little breathy, but you need a filter on it. But yes.
What's going on, Shaq?
If I take my filter off, it's a little breathy. You know, you get the
pop.
What if I put
you know what I'm still pissed about, Dick? When we were doing our monster review, talking about my zombie boyfriend.
Yeah.
I was gonna do this joke, and it works because it's black. I was gonna do this joke. You gotta look where she's and his zombie dick falls off.
That'd be hilarious. How's this? Is this better?
Way better, actually.
Way better. There you go.
It's a fucking fantastic. It's like a paper towel.
It's a paper towel. I got a big dick in my hand. Oh!
It's not 100%, but it's
better than nothing.
It's working.
Well, no, you know what I found out the other day? So there's a comic called Zombie Day. It's the exact same premise of that Monsters episode.
What year did it come out?
Like 2 years ago.
Okay.
It's new. It's like it's like they're going to make it a TV show.
So they already did it.
They've done it. It's been done, but they're
going to done 1,000 times.
Yeah,
but I know you're confused, but we
watched. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that. I was going to tell you.
We watched a solid episode of a random show we thought was going to be shitty, and it was really good.
Yeah,
it's called Monsters, and it was
one of the best 80s show we watched.
My Zombie Boyfriend, which
was hilarious.
My Zombie Lover, I forget what it's called, but it looked awful, and we had a great time, and I think we gave it an 8.
Yeah, it was solid.
I mean, that's one thing about anthology shows. You really don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah, but you hear 80s, you hear.
I've seen monster episodes. They weren't very good.
It was shot like on the Cosby set.
Yeah,
it turns out that was done for a reason.
But this point, it's a sitcom. It's very funny.
Yeah, and it's making fun of that.
Yeah.
So it's like if Cosby was interrupted by a zombie boyfriend showing up. That's the idea.
Bill Cosby shoots him and he misses. He shoots the daughter.
But the daughter fucking dies in it.
Yeah,
and she's played by one of the real life Huxtables.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Like it's so. Nothing sounds good about it, but it was actually pretty funny.
It was funny.
Especially when you do anthology comedies. Those never work out.
Yeah.
They're very rare.
Man. It's
Much like a bad Twilight Zone. Yeah. A Twilight Zone comedy episode is like the worst thing you can sit through.
That femme fatale in there.
I missed that one. I remember that. I missed that episode.
Here's the thing with this. That Adam was primed for that, but he missed that week. Jansen stood in for him.
Is that what it was? Oh, because
yeah.
I think I was in Texas.
It was Frank Jansen and I.
Yeah, I think I was in Texas that time.
Adam, it was made. That show was like picked for Adam, and
and he wasn't even here.
No,
that was just big. Well, he got his when we watched that Julie Strain movie all together on his Raiders of the Lost flick show, where it was like basically 90 minutes of her just getting her titties licked by some guy. And you're like, what is this? This is just oddly appealing, but what is this?
I don't get that stuff. I
never will. Well, the saddest part was she's dead, and she died like really pathetically and sad. It was just
I had no idea.
Yeah, she died. She had like some kind of neurological disease.
You know what's pathetic and sad? Watching you talking to a fucking paper towel.
Yeah, but this is a podcast. No one's going to see it. This is about as low budget as it gets.
Why are you wearing a Notre Dame hat?
What?
Fighting Irish.
Frank. I'm curious how the Notre Dame thing started.
Yeah, he loves Rudy.
I've been a Notre Dame fan my whole life.
I'm just curious.
He loves Rudy.
It's a terrible movie.
And John Montana says Rudy didn't work out. Do
you want to know why? Because
Rudy you're sad, Dad. Made you watch a sad movie.
No, Dad made me watch it when he made meth, and the Bakers came to kill him.
In first grade, in first grade, every Monday morning, I had to go to speech therapy because I stuttered really fucking bad, and I missed the movie every week, except for 1 week. My speech therapist was off or whatever. And I got to watch the movie, and it was Rudy.
Frank, Jesus!
You wanted to know.
Was it in theaters, or was it like on video cassette? You had to go home to watch it, or what was the deal?
It was in the classroom. It was VHS.
Oh, my God.
It wasn't the... I loved when the teacher...
91?
I love when the teacher brought in the VHS, the VCR. It was like one little...
Yeah, it was like
when they brought in the Laserdisc player, it was like,
oh yeah,
and then another cart,
yeah,
and then,
and
it was so big that when they held it up, you could see the whole classroom.
Yeah,
like
we're gonna watch
the light was like
really bad GIF of the universe, which is gonna be
everybody was close to the radiation.
Yeah, exactly.
We needed that rock to show Leonard Nimoy how to play it, but we eventually watched them, and it was always the stupidest shit. It was never a movie on Laserdisc back then.
Oh God, no! Yeah, it was a documentary.
That was an accident.
How dare you?
Yeah.
All because of this paper towel.
I remember they had the Bill Nye on Laserdisc,
and plus Notre Dame is played every week on CBS, so I can watch them.
The movie or the show?
There's no college football team where I live. There is none. There's no big. I mean, the closest would be Penn State, I guess, but nobody's a Penn State fan here because we're in
Sandusky kind of ruined that for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say Joe Paterno turning his cheek to the kids' ass cheeks and saying, "Forget you." That's not a good one.
Happy Valley, yeah. No, but it's really far from here. It's like 2.5 hours from here.
Way fucking closer than Notre Dame is.
Yeah, but they don't play. It's not close enough to where they play their games every week.
Aren't the schools up in Boston closer than you?
I thought Penn State was like out. They couldn't have football games anymore. Didn't they get like banned from the?
No, they still have games. They're just not.
They
they're
can't
not allowed
place.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, right. They can't be involved.
I think
in
that's well over though.
That's
that
way over. That was like for 1 year.
Yeah.
Oh, was that? I thought it was for like 5 years or something.
No, NCAA doesn't give a shit. No,
Oh, okay.
You fuck all the kids you want. You're sitting out a year.
Have fun.
Well, not for nothing. It wasn't the team. You know, the team
No, it
wasn't
was Jerry
fucking
Sandusky.
kids.
It is the team if Sandusky doesn't say anything.
Widow Paterno. But again, did you watch?
Yeah,
the
well, he
HBO
died
movie?
though. He died
Did you watch the
weeks
HBO
later.
movie? They kind of explain it. It kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, he knew, but he didn't say anything, and that he's partly. I mean, but again, it's like, what do you do in a situation like that if you're Joe Paterno? He's an old fuddy-duddy. Only thing he knows is football. He doesn't understand like human
say
nature.
something and get that fucking guy out of there.
Well, he doesn't know that. He's not. He's just a stupid football guy.
Yes,
Not
but
the
your
head
fucking
coach is
kids
really
gotta
not
get out
getting
of here.
involved.
No, he'd be dead. Like, you don't fuck with kids with me. Like, Jerry Sandusky would never have made it to trial. His head would have been found in a locker. Like, he'd be dead.
It's fine.
It would be like he would look like Ash from Alien.
Well,
His
here's the
body
thing.
would be
You say,
destroyed.
you say, what would you do? But
Yeah.
all three of us, what would you do? Like if you found out someone working for you was diddling kids.
No, yeah, no, they're
you'd
dead.
stop at nothing to get that
Yeah.
fucking guy out of there.
No, they're dead. Yeah,
If
they're
I
dead.
didn't kill him first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, this guy's an old fuck. Been around, but like, I mean,
There is
yeah,
no.
I
There
know.
is no.
Yeah, it's
but.
hard. It's hard. It's hard.
I'm not
to
going
get
to
out.
age out of being okay with. Or
There
not
is
being
no
okay with
age.
kids
There is no.
fucking.
There is no age cap of where you can be okay.
Hey,
with
look,
that.
when I turn 50, if you want to fuck a 12-year-old, I'm fine.
Yeah, right.
Good for you. No,
So
I'm kidding.
yeah, so I've been a Notre Dame fan. I've been a
Ah.
Notre Dame fan ever since, and I've been able to watch their games ever since because
You
of
just
our-
flowed right from
fantastic.
child rape into that.
we went from Rudy to fucking molestation
All
to
right.
murder.
Sorry,
Amazing.
just curious because I noticed you wear a lot of Notre Dame stuff, and I was just curious why.
Yeah.
'Cause it is very far away from you.
Well, you're wearing Viking shit, and you're in Phoenix, so
Yeah, closer to me than.
yeah.
But
I get
he's
it.
from there.
I mean, not for nothing. You should be wearing this. I mean, you were close. I mean, right?
But you don't like college football.
Yeah. No, I like Michigan State,
Oh, okay.
but I'm from Michigan.
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh, thank God you said Michigan State. I was going to say, like, don't tell me you're a Wolverine fan.
No, fuck that. My mom is. I'm like,
Wolverines!
I hate the Wolverines.
Avenge
Well, she
me,
does is
boys!
whenever I buy her
Avenge
stuff,
me!
I get her Michigan State stuff on purpose.
Oh my God, that's fucked up.
Love it.
You're out of my will, you son of
My,
a bitch.
my co-host on
Oh,
the
no.
podcast is a Wolverine fan.
All $14 in,
Yeah, he
in their
he
Star
lives
Trek
where,
plates.
where you're from, Phoenix.
The Vikings were in talk to hire Harbaugh.
That was like a long time ago, wasn't it?
A few weeks ago.
Was it? Oh, it's Harbaugh.
Yeah,
still, oh,
recent. Yeah.
When he was going to leave the Wolverines, and I'm like, okay, all right.
I didn't know he was with the Wolverines. I thought he was somewhere else. I thought he was in.
What,
It
Baltimore?
doesn't matter.
There's Jim and John. One's in Baltimore. One's in the Michigan State Wolverines.
Yes, I thought he was with another team. I know he was with the Wolverines.
Yeah, he's still there.
No, he's
Oh
been
my
with the Wolverines
God.
for years.
Has
I
he?
see him a lot because we play him fucking twice a year or so.
I hated
Once
him
a year.
because oh God.
Yeah, Notre Dame plays them once a year. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Big Ten game. Anyway, Shadow Play. I just really love the cinematography. I love the mood. The music is really dramatic, and it reminds me of another movie I love unnecessarily much is Shutter Island. Similar music with a dun dun dun, like
That's a roast. Dun dun dun.
yeah, that's a roast. And the guy's like, okay. He's sobered up enough to be like, and
And he's the one trying to convince him.
yeah, exactly. And I love the fact that it goes from the reporter being drunk, talking to the DA, who's sober with his wife, just about to have a steak. The reporter shows up and ruins it, and the wife's like, "Fuck this! I'm going to bed. You're drunk, Frank, and fuck off." She goes to sleep. Like, oh, the steak will be done in 5 minutes. And then later on, after the conversation with Adam Grant, they come back to the house, and the steak is now a roast. And he's like, it's a roast. And the friend is sobered up. He's like, and what does that mean? And then it cuts back to a little bit later. And the reporter is shit-faced drunk this time. And the reporter, or sorry, the district attorney now has clearly been drinking.
It's a chicken.
That guy's liver is just like, what the fuck is happening?
It doesn't matter because he doesn't
This is
exist.
one day.
He doesn't exist. It's all right.
It's been 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Are you really going to send a mental game to the chair?
There's no time when you're Kurt Russell from Vanilla Sky in this episode.
No, they're all Kurt Russell.
They're all Kurt Russell.
I love that movie too.
Well, that's the thing. Like, this is the precursor to Vanilla Sky.
When I saw Vanilla Sky, I was like, oh.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but I also
I
don't care if you take ideas. It's not. It's
No,
very different
not
from
at
this,
all.
so.
No, yeah, no. That's
There's
everything's been done.
There's been so much
Yeah, I don't care.
content ripped
No.
from the Twilight Zone. It's insane.
Oh no, yeah, that's fine. I don't have any problem with that. It's perfectly all right.
All right, I'm glad I got the other bottle.
Oh my God, look at that.
I'm just gonna have one drink out of it, but
I'm just gonna have my shadow play with my liver.
And like what you're saying, it's really hard to talk about an episode that you like so much because you can only say I love it so much.
Yeah,
you know, like you know.
So that's why I was curious about
beat for beat. It was just great. I loved it, beat for beat. You know, like
and this is why. I'm so sorry, Frank.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm looking down on it, so you're still talking.
No, it's fine.
That's why I separated, because originally it was supposed to be according to the bingo hopper. Shadow play this episode we're doing, and then shadow play of 85. And I'm like, let's separate them by a week. Because what I'm going to say, oh, it's the same, you know what I mean? We'll have, this fucking background is insanity. Like next week, we'll have something more to say.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it.
Look at that.
The worse they are, the more there is to say.
Yeah.
You can rip on it.
You
really can't rip on something that's good. You can just say, this was great, this was great, this was great, this was great. You know, like I love the courtroom a lot, and I'm stealing this from Tom Elliott, where he said the walls look like they go up to infinity. There's no ceiling, and he's right. I really like that because it makes it feel like it's a dream.
And really what they did, all they had to do was remove the roof of the set and black it out up top.
Yeah.
That's it. Simple.
Yeah. And
same thing they do in Obsolete Man.
Exactly.
The moody lighting.
Exactly.
It's great.
Yeah.
That's why I say I love that stuff. I love even the set right here. Like it's just a basic living room, but it feels real and
not
very
real.
minimal. Like there's only a lamp and a couple things in here, really. And the table that's in our previous episode, Elegy, that's aboard a spaceship for some reason.
Yeah. And that thing behind him, that divider, that's 50s as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
That's so 50s.
Can come out in 5 minutes.
Look how drunk he is. Watch him. And the acting. The acting is one of the better parts of it. This guy, when he rolls in, he does a good job of, this is when Rob is at the top of his game, where he's coming in, he's sad, but he's sarcastic, and he rides like different waves, or he's like, your wife insulted me. I won't have it. And then he sits down. He's just like, fuck. Like, if he could nowadays, he'd be like, fuck, man, what are we doing? Like, we're going to execute someone who's legit crazy. What are we, Texas?
It really doesn't make any sense why a reporter would be saying this to a DA.
I think he's just friends with him after years of
it's true.
getting quotes and stuff.
True.
But he knows he's a reasonable person.
Yeah.
The question is, why does a DA sit on his ass for so long that night?
Well, I don't think he wants to be. He doesn't want to renege on what he's already committed to, because it makes him look indecisive.
Not when you go, hey, that guy we just tried today, let's not execute him in the same day.
Let's see what happens.
Well, that's not how it works anyway. But
that's
the
the whole
point.
part.
Like this whole the thing is, like, this whole scene is going on in Grant's head.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't really how it goes. So,
and it makes you wonder: does Grant see this scene?
Yeah,
or
he knows it. How
or
else
is it
would he know that there would be something else in the oven? He changed it.
Yeah. Well, we don't see that. Like, it could just be in a subconscious. I assume he's not literally seeing it when he's sleeping. I assume in his brain he's
like
in his cell.
I mean, you have dreams where you can't interact with what you're saying?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
But that's not how I see the scene. But you can also see it that way.
You have to, because it's all in his head anyway.
I don't have to do shit, Frank.
No,
I don't got to do a goddamn.
In the context of this,
Frank, why don't you Just go away.
Don't tell me I got to see it that way.
Oh my God, we're gonna use that tape to the end of time.
Oh yeah, it's probably being retired after this episode.
My God, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious to us.
I know she's not
gonna be real
dumb or retarded.
No, all I'm saying is, every single scene is either happening. He can either interact with it or he can see it.
Yeah,
one or the other, or both.
I have one problem in this episode with one line right here,
and this is my point. You had to dig to one line.
No, I don't have to dig. Every time I hear it, I'm like, here it is.
Been insulted by your wife. She says I'm loaded. Well, aren't you? That has nothing to do with it.
It's right here.
Friends. I don't want
Hey.
to see. Yeah.
Hey, take it easy. That's my best gin.
That doesn't. There is no such thing.
There is no best gin. There's just gin.
Yeah. Oh God. It's always sunny. The gin bar.
There's you could buy a 30-cent bottle of gin, and it's the same as a $600 bottle of gin.
Yeah,
it's gonna taste the exact same.
Yeah, like
oh, I'm drinking pine needles. Great. Gin is made, and there's no enhancing the flavor of gin. There just isn't.
It was the first alcoholic beverage I've ever tried in my life, and it turned me off to alcohol real quick. It really did.
Now you can mix gin well.
I didn't know that.
But
I just went straight up.
He's drinking straight gin. At which point I don't go, "Hey, can you calm down over there? I saved that urine 6 months ago. It's well preserved."
Would you not drink all of my shit that makes me go blind?
Yeah, fucking prohibition bathtub gin over there.
Oh
Don't
my
touch it.
God. Oh.
Methanol.
Like you
Hey,
could say that's my expensive gin because it was around for 50 years before you open the bottle, but not best.
No, there's no such thing.
Well, they're
Good
going.
God.
Vodka is bad, but it also does have a really bad it has a basement and it has a fucking attic. Like Grey Goose is beautiful and it doesn't taste like vodka. And then you get like Schleichmann's or whatever the fuck it's called, a plastic bottle or Popov, and it's just rubbing alcohol.
Pop-Off. There, that's the shit.
Gin
Pop-Off
does not matter.
Yeah.
The
I
most
threw
expensive
so many
bottle is the
Pop-Off
cheapest.
bottles out. Holy shit. Yeah. Gunk, dunk, dunk, dunk.
Oh man. Oh, gin.
Yikes.
Dick is
Oh,
falling asleep.
Jen Aston. Jen Aniston. I love you.
That was a great It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode with the gym bar.
No, I am falling asleep.
Shushing man, call.
I stayed up all night watching Jack Reacher last night. I'm tired. I just got sucked into that stupid show.
Man, I can't believe you watched that. Did you also watch the Jack Ryan show?
No, I've never seen that.
All right, I'm just curious.
This was just a whim because, like, okay, and there's violence. Like, the first episode has great violence. He gets attacked by a white supremacy gang in prison. And he sticks his thumb in the guy's eye socket. It was great.
You should check out Banshee.
I know Banshee.
How well?
The first season. I haven't watched it beyond that.
Oh, dude, they got so much better.
No, I know. I've heard.
Yeah, the third season.
Frank, Jesus!
I saw that one coming. No, I know Banshee. I can watch it. I have Cinemax, Amazon, so I could probably watch it. One of the days I'm going to give it a try. But that one, yeah, Banshee was just like pseudo fucking hardcore porn in some cases.
Well, yeah, I mean, they got.
You sure? Sure? Are you sure?
Positive.
I am. No, not you. I'm hovering, Frank. Hovering.
I'm done.
Okay.
He's got his
He's
finger
talking
on the
about
button.
Banshee is on there with Chip Chipperson. No fucking talking about it.
Shut up, Frank. We don't want to hear
Because
about
you've
Banshee.
never converted me. I'm not going to watch it.
I don't know
If
why.
I do, it's not really.
Matt
Frank, Jesus!
Matt Carter's going to get you to watch Banshee. Come on.
There's not like a limit on how many times I can press that button. It'll let me click on it the rest of the night. But let's talk about Shadow Play. This is our one chance to do a redux of it. Is there anything, Frank, as a viewer of the original series all the way through, unlike some asshole below us? Although you have the Blu-rays now, so
Yeah, no, I'm watching
get to it.
I'm watching them.
Watch them without us. You can just watch that.
Oh, yeah, like I said, I've seen most of these before. I just forget what the titles were. For some reason, these titles never stick with me.
Well, now you're on a podcast about the show.
I understand.
It's just I didn't know the titles until I did this show.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I know them.
Yeah.
I know them. It just takes me a second on some of them.
Yeah.
Like the last episode, The Chaser, took me because it's a stupid title.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, but you have to think about it for a while, and I'm like,
they really reached for it. Yeah.
Yeah. But Frank,
yeah,
you've seen every episode. Why is this your favorite? Why does this one stand out above the rest, above the classics that Dick is touting over here, like Adam did?
Well, like I said, it checks all the boxes. You know what I'm saying? From beginning to end, and you know, the intro, the outro, Rod's in the scene. You know, which is always a big plus. You know, the writing, the acting, the story. I like the story. I think it's cool. You know, it's you know, it's thought provoking, makes you think, makes you feel something. I mean, all that, you know. I mean, there's a lot of other episodes that they'll check some of the boxes, but not all. Yeah. And I can always find something because I'm real nitpicky. And this one, I can't find anything wrong with it. Like, I've tried.
Except the best gin. I can't get over that line.
That makes it even better to me because I think it's funny.
It's in his head. Like, maybe he doesn't drink and he thinks there's the best gin.
Yeah.
Well,
if I never tasted it before in my life, I would think that there would be.
Yeah. And to go off what Dick was saying about the classics, like, I agree. Like, if I feel like reductive saying that, but like, if I didn't watch every single episode and know them, the classics will be the standouts because that's what you see in the marathon every year. That's what you see all the time.
Yeah, and I have so many problems with the classics. Like, To Serve Man.
I was just gonna say that. So boring.
Yeah, like people revere that episode, and I did too, until I watched the rest of them, and that episode is shit. There's nothing there.
It's good.
Do you think it's due to the twist of the episode?
No.
That's the saving grace of it. That's why people love it and talk about it's a
Okay.
classic.
Now that we hear the rest of your sentence, sorry, we were a little jump at the gun there.
Yeah.
Yes, it is just the twist, and it's the opening and it's the ending of that episode. And people forget the filler where the woman does all the work.
Yeah.
The guy ignores her and gets eaten. And I think that's far more fascinating of a storyline than just the alien showing up at the cookbook. Because the Simpsons did that better than the Twilight Zone did.
Yeah.
They did that whole joke where he gets blown off the dust.
They
think we're going to eat them.
we're going to eat them. Oh,
Nobody eats the Simpsons.
They think we were going to eat us.
It's great.
Yeah.
We could have given you 10,000 times what you call love.
Yes, it's a good episode, but the middle section of that, the big middle chunk, is just them going, well, we tried to, translate it, but nothing going on. So let's just stand around looking at these computers.
Well, you know what it is? I call it the Slumdog Millionaire factor.
Never seen the movie.
I did. Go on.
Slumdog Millionaire was a movie that came out of nowhere. It was supposed to be a direct-to-video movie, and it came out in theaters. It's 2008. This is the year The Dark Knight should have won Best Picture. It didn't because this won Best Picture.
I was really hoping you said 2008, the year of our Lord.
The year of our Lord, Dark Knight. And
Christopher Nolan, who I named my son after.
Yes, Christopher Nolan. Absolutely. Made a great movie. But Danny Boyle directed this movie that was supposed to go direct to video about some fucking dirty Indian winning fucking the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire show.
Dude.
And it's about that. But the whole movie, nobody remembers the movie. The ending,
I do.
The ending is what everybody remembers because it turns into a Bollywood dance-off, and everybody's happy and they're singing with it. It turns into a Bollywood sing-off, and everybody leaves the theater. Oh, it's in my head. Happy, happy, happy. And the rest of the movie, you forgot.
I thought the movie was good.
It's a good movie, but just the ending is what it
good movie versus best picture is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no,
I don't agree with that.
It beat Dark Knight.
And it ended up being like this big hit. It made a bunch of money at the box office.
He swam in a latrine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Dirty ass Indian kid.
Like fucking Train Spotting.
Yeah. Danny Boyle. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I was just gonna.
Exactly. Same shit. Literally.
Yeah. Sorry. The part of the
Same
fun.
shit.
Wow.
It was a movie of someone who was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I only know it's because The Office says it. Aren't all the answers like related to his weird life?
Yeah, that's the point.
They say that in The Office.
Kind of.
Well,
I actually
that's the
don't
whole
remember.
premise of the movie. Like
I don't remember. I can't remember.
Like he goes through, like they'll show a portion of his life, and that's where he pulls the answer from.
You don't understand, Frank. I've seen literally probably thousands of movies, and if they're not good, if they don't like stick with me, I can't remember them.
Well, it's the same thing with Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar.
People remember the message more than they do the actual movie, which is
The
really
movie was
fucking
awful.
boring.
The movie's
Yeah, it was
boring
so
and
boring.
stupid, and
There's like 7 more coming out real soon. Apparently,
well, it's not gonna happen. There's only gonna be
apparently,
apparently, yeah, but it's not gonna happen. It's gonna be 2.
I thought the special effects were cool, but that's about it. I mean,
a cartoon. They're like Pixar movies.
Yeah.
No, how they did it. You know, like how they did it.
Sure. Yeah. Right.
But that's
Gollum. They did it with Gollum. I mean, that was just as good.
You could tell me the special effects of Transformers are amazing. I will never watch the second one. I've only seen the first one.
No,
you can't see anything. It's
well,
too
Frank,
much
you're
going
about to
on.
get 2 of them in the fucking mail here when I eventually send these out. I'm not keeping them. I'm not keeping them.
Yeah,
Transformers is the worst multi-billion-dollar franchise in history. They
It's
are like
just nonsense.
disgusting. It's
every
disgusting.
time they show a Transformer, there is so much going on. You can't.
I hate them.
You just
I
can't
hate
see anything.
Well, the first movie, even besides the annoyance of them getting of all the sound effects and special effects, where I'm like, oh god,
and the lens
damn,
flare.
calm down.
And let's add lens flare in there.
But
don't ever watch.
There's
the
also
third
a
one.
plot where every other scene they're getting captured by someone and then in the back of a car. And I'm like, they were just in the back. Well, how are they already back there?
This is the franchise that almost broke me because I remember I saw all of them in theater up until the Mark Wahlberg one. I went and saw. I had to leave the room. I had to leave the theater because I was like, my head hurt. I was like, I can't take this. This is the
first
Wahlberg one. Well, that's what I mean. Like, I've given it the benefit of the doubt for so long, and I got to the point where I'm just like, these movies are horrible. They're not good. They're terrible. And the Mark Wahlberg one, I can't take it. I'd leave. I was just like, I can't do this.
Did you ask for your money back?
I sat through all the Twilight movies because
I've never seen one of them. Yeah, I've never seen any of them.
I've seen them all.
It's rough.
Never seen them.
They're
rough.
I consider them like almost B movies.
Well, if you watch it with a sense of humor, it's funny, right?
They're $1 billion franchise, and they act like they're.
There's a lot of cringe.
Right, it's bad.
Like
it's
they spent no money on them. That's what is amusing to me. I'm like, this is a huge money maker, and they're spending nothing on these. It's kind of amazing. That's what I found entertaining. Is like they're ripping off heads. It looks awful. The fourth one. I'm watching this theater. I'm like, this is amazing. And I find out that's the one scene in the entire series not in the book. And I'm like, that explains why I liked it.
And it was a dream.
Yeah.
It was a dream.
No, it wasn't a dream. It was a
what if.
It was a premonition.
Yeah.
How dumb is that? That's so
yeah.
bad.
Ashley Green. There's a premonition.
Bad.
It was like a green seer type of thing.
Martin
Are you
Sheen.
fucking kidding me? That's like the worst cheat and storytelling.
Yeah, like you thought like when I was like, oh, finally something cool's happening. Oh, it wasn't even real. It wasn't even real. I hate this fucking movie. I hate this. Oh my god.
I'm so glad I wasn't dating women.
That's not even the worst of the movies. That's the best one.
Yeah.
Exactly. The one before that, the part A of that story,
nothing happened.
Is literally she gets pregnant, they get married, or married and then pregnant.
And then they fuck a bunch.
Jesus. And they break the bed while fucking. And then they're like, oh, a war is coming. Credits. And you're like, nothing happened.
Wow.
There wasn't even like a plot. Like,
wow.
Like, yeah, and most of them, like from the first one on, like the dialogue is so cringe. You just go, oh, God.
So you're telling me women are stupid?
It's like when you come up with a fake movie title. And when you decide on it and people hear it and they go, ugh, what?
Yeah.
Face punch? Oh.
Cock blow? What?
Where's Frank going with this?
That's it. It was just cringe.
Okay.
It's all cringe. It's just,
We should do a 4-episode version of some random. Let's just start our LIW the Twilight review.
Oh my
just
god!
do the 4 movies.
No, thank
5.
you. I don't know if I could do that. I don't think I could do it.
5, yeah.
I hear the third one's the best one though.
Yeah,
Eclipse is the best one.
Well, the first one is really low budget.
Yeah,
It feels like a sci-fi movie.
She's wearing a bowling shirt, for Christ's sake.
The second one is like just her going back and forth. I think it's the second or third one where she's going back and forth between the fucking vampire or I almost said robot, werewolf.
I love
Third
you.
one.
You're so amazing. That's my Kristen Stewart impression.
And you're just like, I don't give a shit who you choose because you're still a dipshit.
The second one, it was 15 minutes of her being sad.
Yeah.
With some awful emo music in the background.
Oh, I forgot about the fourth one, which is part A of the last book.
Yes.
Where she also becomes a vampire in that one.
Yeah, that's right.
And
yeah.
she goes hunting a deer and she's
yes.
Now it's blood.
I like totally smells blood.
I thought it was funny in the second one. She's like, I'm here to protect you. She just fly into a bookshelf.
The first one has vampire baseball, and that's what you need to watch. You're missing out on vampire baseball.
I've heard about the
like I said, cringe as fuck.
Because Kellen Lutz and Ashley Greene are vampires, and so is what's his fuck? Oh, the woman
Peter Facinelli. I know
Peter Facinelli, and then the woman from what is her name? From
I know they cast the redhead girl in the first 2 movies is another actress, and the third movie they cast Bryce Dallas Howard because they got rid of that actress, I guess, because she wasn't a big enough name, which I thought was just so rude of the franchise. You get rid of an actor that's been.
That's how you become a name, being in a franchise.
That's what I mean. And they fucking fired her because
nobody cared who she was either way.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that poor thing. It's so fucked up.
What is the woman's name who's from the Haunting of Hill House? The oldest sister runs a mortuary.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember.
She's in it. She's married to Peter Facinelli.
Yes.
But they're in it. Part of the fascination of the series is watching Edward. What's his fucking real name? Robert Pattinson. Watching him clearly be too good for the movie series.
He knows it,
and realizing it in real time after the first one.
Realizing it's a joke. Yeah,
and then the second one, he's like, "Yeah, I'm a vampire."
I'm collecting $25 million.
For some reason, I'm a vampire that can be in the sun.
Yeah, I sparkle
like a diamond.
Hey, he's gonna be a great Batman.
He is. He's great. I really think that.
Yeah, I think he's a good actor.
But
I like him.
He was the only good part of the whole movie.
But I love watching him be like, "Why am I here?"
But I think he got it was like it's a joke. It's a joke to him, and he knows it, and everybody else does too.
That's why you see that interview where he was going, "Vampire baby." He's like making fun of the movies. I love the behind the scenes stuff. It's him going like, "These movies are written by a really dumb lady."
And then he goes, "I turned her into a lesbian." Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
Look what I did to her. I turned her into
the man has great self-awareness. I love him.
Oh, he's hilarious. Yeah.
And all those guys from those movies, like him and Daniel Radcliffe from Harry Potter, they all have like really great careers now, and I like watching their movies. Like Horns is amazing.
Horns. Oh, you like Horns?
I fucking loved Horns.
You love Horns? Yeah, it wasn't bad, but it was fine. Well, you know the weak link in that chain? Juno Temple.
Oh, she's the weak link.
She's the weak link in every chain. Yeah, she just doesn't do anything for me.
Juno Temple, Frank, is. You remember Batwoman's lesbian lover she lived with in Dark Knight Rises?
Catwoman.
What did I say?
Batwoman.
Sorry, Catwoman.
You're not far off.
Yeah. Do you remember the blonde girl she lived with that was like, "It's what you wanted."
She wanted.
No,
it's so bad.
She lived with that girl. She's the only person Catwoman lived with in that movie.
Yeah.
And which one?
Dark Knight Rises, the third one. She's
that was-
boring. She's British and she doesn't act like she's British. Which
I
is
don't remember
rare.
the Catwoman in the Dark Knight series.
Okay.
I don't know why. It didn't make an impression on me, I guess.
Anne Hathaway.
Yeah,
Frank, why don't you just go away?
Shut up.
I know the name.
I tell you what, watch that movie Ed Zwick directed.
Didn't Anne Hathaway do that series where she went to Mars? It's on Netflix.
No.
She did a movie.
She did a movie, Interstellar.
It was it? Oh, that's her.
Another
that's
Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah.
Where she vanishes for a major part of the
Interstellar
movie.
was a great movie. That was a good movie.
It's great. It's good.
I like
don't want to say
Interstellar.
great. I don't want to say great.
Well, I just really like the physics in it. Yeah.
It's the weakest Nolan movie, but that means it's good. Like the weakest Nolan movie is a good movie.
He got the black hole like perfect. It's
What do you
amazing
think?
how he
What's
did
his
that.
weakest movie?
Dunkirk is weaker.
Dunkirk was
Dunkirk's
really,
is
I didn't
good.
like it.
Dunkirk
like
is good. They're all good.
Yeah.
Dunkirk is weaker than Interstellar, though.
You think so?
I don't like movies that are historically accurate because they're just kind of boring. You know?
But you like
No, that's the
scientifically
thing,
accurate.
Yeah.
Fuck, what do you want?
Fuck you.
Like the Thin Red Line, only movie I ever walked out of.
Well, that's because it was
Uh,
Sean Penn didn't die quick enough.
Fucking Terrence
was-
Malick will
it
bore
was-
you with tears. That's why.
It was way too much
Oh,
Southern twang.
It's too
tones.
much of what's his fucking name? What was the main character in that?
Doesn't matter because they all
no,
cut
it's
out. Jim Caviezel.
Jim Caviezel. Jesus,
But he
does
got cut
way
out.
too much of. I was stuck on this island and I
Yeah.
thought it'd be great to hang out with these locals, and then they called me and I'm like, oh my god, who cares?
And
Yeah,
I
it's-
heard,
it's like, I don't care, man.
the
Like
original
Warren
cut of that
Nolte.
movie.
like the first hour and a half of that movie was good, and then right after that was another hour and a half of just nothing.
And then they have a joke where Woody Harrelson pulls out the pins and ready to throw them, and he's like, "Oh fuck!"
blows
and
his
blows
asshole.
up, and you're like, "Why is that in here? It's a joke."
Because it's
No, that happened a lot actually.
Yeah, but not in the middle of your fucking serious, super inner monologue movie.
Did you see that back in the George Lucas made a good
No, that character really did that. He saved a lot of lives because he threw his hip into the mound of dirt next to him.
He did it as an accident in the movie. Do you
Did
not
he?
remember that? Yes.
No, I didn't know that.
He went to throw their grenades, pulled the pins on accident.
That's why he looks at himself. He's like, "Oh fuck!" That's why
And then he acted like I'm going to save him and throw
Yes,
my
he
ass
does
over
the
here.
fuck line, like a fucking Independence Day guy. Why can't I think of his name? Who does the Moonfall movie coming out soon?
Is that true?
Oh.
It seems like
or Emmerich.
Did you hear that asshole what Roland Emmerich said?
Yeah, about Marvel movies.
Yeah, and Star Wars and everything. And it's like, dude, you're the worst filmmaker in the history of film, and you have the gall to talk about successful franchises, like
Yes.
how bad they are. What a piece of shit! You made Godzilla,
You know why?
asshole.
Because he had one movie he made that had a
Independence
budget
Day.
and didn't
Yeah.
make any money.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have anyone you want to see or a plot you want to watch.
2014 or 2012.
No, after that. He made that
Day After
one movie.
Tomorrow, Stargate.
No, after those.
The list goes on. How
He
bad
made a
movies he's
he made a movie that you never even fucking heard of.
Geostorm. Did he
No,
do Geostorm?
He did not. It sounds like he did, but he didn't.
He did ID4
Tornado.
too. Close.
Okay, I'm gonna show it right now. I'm gonna pull it up. But there's a movie. I'm like, whoa, I didn't know he made that. And no fucking idea.
Was it a good movie or a bad movie?
It's called
What's-
Stonewall.
That's right. It's the gay movie. It's the he's gay. And I guess they
That narrows
said-
it down.
Well, no, they said I guess he got big shit for that because like he ruined history for gay people, like George Lucas ruined World War II for black people with Red Tails. Like I guess they just fucked up history. It's like all over the place and not accurate at all.
Yeah. Then after that, he made Midway, which made money. Didn't do crazy well, but like it started a fucking Jonas Brother. Like, what do you want? And also has Woody Harrelson, strangely enough. I'm looking at it right now. I've never seen this movie.
Midway.
Of course, Aaron Eckhart's in it. God damn, he's in anything.
Oh, he'll do anything.
I don't want to see the movie because
Aaron Eckhart
Midway.
doesn't give a shit, and neither does Patrick Wilson. He'll do anything.
Oh no, Roland Emmerich's making a remake of Stargate.
Oh God.
Well, that's because Hollywood is creatively bankrupt.
Yeah, but why
You
make
mean
the same guy make the same movie?
You mean a sequel to
Because
the
it's the only
show?
thing he's ever done.
James Wood. Oh, James A. Woods did the screenplay.
James Woods.
That's what I saw. All right,
Let's
so
put the A in there.
shadow play. Let's focus. Let's rein it in. Okay, so Frank, discuss him pleading with the district attorney and then the priest coming in and all that?
I thought it was great because he's trying to plead his insane reason why they shouldn't execute him right away. And of course, the DA is just not buying it because why would you? And when the DA's talking, you can see Grant mimicking every line that the DA's saying because he's heard him say it 1,000 fucking times by now. And I thought that was fucking just great. You know,
that would be all the proof I need at that point.
Yeah,
he knows word for word what I'm gonna say.
And he's seen him doing it and yelled, "Stop that!"
He yells it twice.
Yeah.
So either A, he's a mind reader, or B, his story is true. Either way, let's save the fucker.
Yeah.
That's enough for me to call the governor. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This guy spends the whole fucking night drinking with his best gin with his friend.
But again, this guy was just too prideful. He didn't want to renege on what he already said because it would make him look stupid.
And I love both actors here.
They're really good.
He does the.
I take it you're sticking to this dream story of yours. That's right. It can't possibly do you any good now. You realize that.
I should.
And I love that it doesn't make any sense, but later on he asks him a question that throws him off, where Dennis Weaver's like, what does he say?
He's like, okay, well, explain me this.
Riddle me this, Batman.
He goes, if you're asleep, just wake up.
Yeah.
There it is, yeah.
I think I'm playing it right now.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Make logical sense. You take you, for instance. Do you think you'd be visiting a man that was just about to be executed in real life? Of course not. They wouldn't allow you in here. Or you take me. You don't know any more about me now than you did when this thing started. I'm a stranger.
His little hair right here.
Yeah.
It is fucking hot in this room. Oh my God.
Are you
this
hot?
baby is going to be the death of me. I'm sweating so
because
bad.
the heater's on?
Yeah. And I went downstairs to grab that bottle and I'm like, oh. I didn't move my studio downstairs, but it's all wide open.
Oh, yeah.
Into the great wide
All
open.
this
All right.
is a dream. And that when you're electrocuted, you wake up. And when you wake up, we all disappear, right?
That's right.
What about our parents and our parents' parents and everybody who never even heard of you?
Well, what about him, Mr. Ritchie? A dream builds its own world, Mr. Ritchie. It's complete. With a past, and as long as you stay asleep, a future.
What about us, then, when we sleep and dream? Or is that when you're supposed to be up and around?
You only sleep and dream because I dream you that way.
All right. Now answer me this.
I'm going to pause it
Just
for obvious reasons.
Just awesome writing. Like, fuck yeah.
I always expect the scene to go, all right, what are the names of your kid? It's Kurt Russell.
Right.
Because of that scene, I think that every time I watch this now, where he goes, what are your kids' names? And Kurt Russell's like, but no, like, come on. He starts to go defensive again.
I exist.
Yeah.
I was Steak Plissken, goddammit.
You're scared now. Why? Why are you scared? You've got to wake up sometime, even if you're electrocuted. So why don't you just sit back and enjoy it?
There it is.
Enjoy it.
See what I mean, though? Like, he should already know he's going to say that.
Right.
But it works for the audience, and it doesn't
it.
not make sense, but.
Well, I think it's just every time there's a different scenario, but this is the scenario where he's talking to him in that room at that point.
No, he says the same thing every time.
Yeah, same dream.
Oh, stop it.
No, that's the point of the scene.
I know.
Yeah. I
Forget
mean,
it.
That's why he knows word for word.
Just enjoy being electrocuted and shut up.
Yeah.
just sit back and enjoy it. Yeah.
I think every time he says that, it makes him laugh.
Yeah. Because it's just it's just how you would react to it, you know.
And then when they execute him, don't they all disappear? Or when he goes, isn't that?
Yeah, I'm going to show it here in a second.
Or maybe when he first heard that, he went, "What do you enjoy it?" But now he's like, "Enjoy it." I know.
I love that. Okay, so at the end of that scene, he goes, "If you don't believe me," he starts freaking out again. He's like, "Go home, check. She has a steak in the oven. Go home. It'll be something different." He goes,
right there when he said steak. You should be like, "How does he know steak?"
Yeah.
Right.
He checks it, and the friend's sober, and he's like, well, "What does that matter? Who gives a shit? What are we doing? Come on, let's." And then it cuts to later when he's getting fitted. He's getting his leg pants cut, and the priest is in there. And then it cuts back to them in their little weird sex lounge. They're both shit faced at this point.
That's a fucking swinger house if I've ever seen one.
Why does this always happen around midnight?
Because that's when it happens.
Yeah, but why?
You tell me.
Why?
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 According to Grant, he doesn't know anything about matters except what he sees in the movies. In the movies, it always happens at
Movies are
midnight.
technically
Because
accurate.
movies are technically accurate.
No,
That's
they're
a lot.
not. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not true.
He's technically they're accurate.
Technically there. Well, guess what? Not in California, don't kill anybody.
This is Texas. He's retarded. Let him go.
Don't go kill him.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
They still kill people here.
Go get them. Do they?
Yeah.
Not in California.
So eventually he's
I'm
smoking
shocked
the
at
reefer
your
here.
liberal asses.
Is the reporter not smoking a joint right here? Look at him.
Give me a hit of that, would you?
They're having a grand old fucking time on the ground.
Give me a hit of your fucking Bob Marley joint.
Give me that left-handed cigarette because you are smoking with your left hand there. I noticed.
You know what that means? Like the Olfas, huh?
Damn right. So he smokes the joint. I just got a text from Jansen. New best whiskey and Coke is any whiskey with orange vanilla Coke.
Ew. I don't think so.
Jansen,
Orange vanilla. Ew.
Maybe Southern Comfort, but
That's like a
whiskey?
creamsicle.
I don't want my alcohol to taste like oranges. I mean,
No.
I've had the cream orange vanilla Coke. It is. I'm like,
yeah, and it coats your mouth. It's like, there's like a film.
Well, it's like a fucking Sparta and Athens war happening in your goddamn tongue, and you're like, who's gonna win? And I don't care. It's bizarre.
This is vanilla.
Yeah, you're like, why is this war happening in my mouth right now? And I don't want it here. I invited this onto my land, though.
Why is there a bunch of naked buff men in my mouth right now?
In CGI six packs.
Yeah, they worked out for that.
They did, but they
really
also
did.
sprayed.
Yeah, they
marked
spray
them.
tan the shit out of their abs. Yeah.
You'll drink your Coke in the sunlight, then we'll drink it in the shade.
Hold this egg carton above your abs.
Just brought this up on the live show. No. There we go.
Disgusting. You're a disgusting fat body.
Ugh, you ginger freak.
That's why he likes it. Creamsicle.
Yeah, well, if I have a soul, am I still going to enjoy the flavor?
That sounds like the David Caruso of soft drinks.
You just said you're wrong.
You're wrong.
That's all he said.
Well, you're wrong. That's all.
Fucking
That's
Jansen.
you're wrong.
Oh my god, that sounds awful.
You're wrong.
Jansen, who's still on our posters for our shows and will never be on again.
He'll never be on the shows ever again.
I go, why aren't? Do you want to still like? Hey, pop in, whatever. And he's like, I'm pretty busy. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm the one with kids and shit going on. What do you got?
Like, what are you doing other than drinking nasty fucking liquor?
And he doesn't drink that much. Here he is. Oh my god, Jansen, pop on camera, you fuck. You're muted.
What's up, you ginger fuck?
This is why I leave Jansen in the chat, by the way, so you can pop in. Explain yourself, Jansen. Your mic and your camera are not working. Anyway, that sounds fucking horrible. We're discussing our favorite episode of Twilight Zone. You pop in with this orange vanilla Coke plus any whiskey bullshit. Hold on. Here's a test, Jensen. Did you try orange vanilla Coke with that gross ass bottle of Jameson I got you? That IPA Jameson? Ugh. I bought him a bottle as a present. I'm like, I'm so sorry. It was so bad. It's IPA Jameson.
What does IPA mean?
India Pale Ale.
Yeah, it's like a beer. Oh, that's gross.
I like IPA
Beer's
beer.
nasty.
No, but yeah, no, I'm saying, but you're that
But
version.
not
Right.
I don't like Irish whiskey to begin with.
No,
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, Canadian. There's like Canadian, Irish, and then like
I just don't drink it as much as I don't drink anymore. I don't really do that anymore.
I go with the Canadian whiskey.
Yeah.
What's cognac?
Cognac.
Kanye
That's
West.
a bourbon.
It's a
That's
whiskey.
more
Isn't it?
classified as bourbon.
It's
It
a
is an
rapper. He's
offshoot, but
married to
Hennessy.
Kim Kardashian.
I don't know. It's not.
Is that Irish or is that?
It goes
No.
more off bourbon than it does whiskey. Straight whiskey is
I
one
don't
of
know
those
what the
three.
difference is.
What about Cavassier?
Cavassier.
Cavassier.
We're going to have
No,
a
but-
glass of Cavassier.
Jansen, let us know when you're ready and to defend your stance there. Give us in the chat there, private chat, to say you're ready.
Private chat.
But while he's gearing up his defense, it says device is not connected there for Jansen.
That means he's not involved in the shadow play.
And I love at the end of this episode is he's like, call the governor. That's enough for a stay of execution. He's crazy. He believes it. And he goes, fine. He gets on the phone. He's like, I'll regret this as long as I live. Making a phone call to stay the execution of a mentally ill person. Ugh, makes me sick in the stomach.
I'm telling you, because he's a narcissist.
He's not real. Doesn't matter. He's a figment of
No,
Dennis
but
Weaver's mind.
I still have to watch it.
Oh wait, sorry.
It's still the episode.
Spoiler alert.
But
Yeah, you do kind of have to use the context, the content,
Here we go.
I regret this, Paul. I'll regret this as long as I live.
And she's smiling because she's like, you should have made this phone call like 6 hours ago, dude.
Yeah.
Like, why do you wait for your shit-faced buddy here to talk to you into this?
She's smiling because she knows she doesn't exist. She got to deal with this bullshit no more.
She's happy. She'll be the
She's
fucking.
like,
she'll be the courtroom stenographer next time.
Yeah, fucking
Oh
A.
my god!
I can't wait till this fucker just vanishes in front of me.
I can't wait to be the cafeteria lunch lady at the fucking prison.
What?
Fix it. Just told Jansen to fix it.
Fix it.
Oh, well, here's a question, Dick. Does this episode work better to you the way it is or the way it could be? Like, if the episode were different and it was just well, he's dead. That man was insane. Or, or the reality of what we're watching, which is they all reset.
Yeah, no, I like the reset way better. That's
Yeah.
what makes it interesting. That's why I like it.
I
That's why it's good.
hear, I don't want any confirmation if you guys have seen it. The remake is a little bit different.
Oh, really? Okay.
I never watched it.
Was the remake of 2002 or 85?
Oh, here's Jansen.
85.
Oh, hey. It's me.
Your microphone's not working, but hey.
It's not working?
Nope.
Yeah.
Wait, you just responded.
I can
No,
hear you. I hear him.
your alternate microphone's working, whatever your backup is.
Oh, you know what? It's the cam mic. Hold on a second. Let me just swap it.
Look at all that booze behind your head. Look at that.
Jansen, this will make you weep. Look at the camera. Look at StreamYard.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Jansen, look.
I'm busy.
They're heavy. They're heavy. Look.
I'm trying to fix something.
Is my mic still fucked?
No.
Oh, there you go. That's better.
Good now.
You're fine.
What's up, buddy?
Literally,
Look at that.
JD,
Oh,
JD, and orange vanilla Coke.
Oh
Ugh.
my God!
Have you guys even tried orange vanilla Coke yet? Like I'm about to start a world tour about this shit. It's fucking.
I don't think I have
mind-bending.
it. We don't have it here regionally. I don't think.
Yeah, Phoenix gets a lot of Phoenix, Arizona, not Phoenix the person. Gets a lot of
Specifically Phoenix.
We get a lot of testing drinks and stuff like that. So
Yeah. See,
we have a lot of bottling.
Pepsi.
We have a lot of bottling stuff out here. So
We don't get any of that shit. We have the straight up OGs, and that's it.
There's both a Coke and a Pepsi plant out here.
Oh wow!
So yeah, I'm about 10 miles away from both of them, and I
But
still
do
get the-
you guys? So does that mean that you guys get all those like fast food test
No.
market shit? Oh, okay, no.
That's
Put it this way, I can't drink Mountain Dew anywhere else but here because, if for some reason it ages or something, and it tastes really different.
Well, it's
everywhere
like
else.
drinking Heineken in Holland as opposed to Heineken over here.
Yeah, I had Remco's dad talk to me for about 3 hours about that.
Yeah, rest in peace.
And I was like, "Hey, I fucking love it here, so I can't imagine what's."
Oh, it was fucking good over there.
Please adopt me.
I can attest to that. It was fucking solid.
Now I'm pissed.
Yeah, it was
Jansen,
good.
though, sounds horrible. No, you're
Yeah.
wrong. You're
well,
tacky
I'm
and I
right.
hate-
You're stupid. You're tacky, and I hate you. And have a great night.
All right.
Thanks for being on this episode, the best episode of Twilight Zone.
It's true.
It's always the best episode when I'm here. So
It's good to see you, buddy.
Well, who do you think's gonna pull out the Super Bowl this year?
your mother.
Oh,
You're half right.
Hold on, I got.
They're all. Oh,
I'm happy the Bengals are in it.
The old St. Louis Rams helmet, but I got it.
That's like the fucking.
I want to
way
see the
back in the
Bengals
day,
win.
St. Louis Rams helmet.
What?
I said I want to see the
bought this
Bengals win.
like 10 years ago. It's a St. Louis Rams helmet.
Yeah.
It's the Bengals one, but this is the Twilight Zone. This is who's gonna. Oh my God! Fuck this. This is gonna choose who's gonna be our winner for the 2019 Twilight Zone. So it's either Los Angeles Rams or Try Frank, the Topher Grace episode that Adam fucking hated because he hates Topher Grace.
Which it was one of the best episodes of
one of the best episodes. He cannot get past Topher Grace
of 2020.
Yeah, it's the second season one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if you can see this. 2019 106 6 Degrees of Freedom.
Yep.
Is that a racist one?
What Dick liked better than I did. It's a space one, but it's boring.
Yeah, I had a problem with it.
It's good, but it's boring. That's a good way to put it, right? It's stupid. It's got some stupid
I
shit.
liked it. I don't remember what it is.
They got wrong what a sun flare really is, but yeah.
Yeah. But the point is, we got 2 episodes I don't hate to watch in a couple weeks here. Depending on who wins the Super Bowl, we'll do that one first and the next one to follow. But we're going to watch both those. So
Okay. Well,
So there's no point to the.
no, we just which one comes first, really.
Fantastic.
Usually I separate the winner and the runner-up, but I was like, fuck it, let's just do them both.
We're all winners here.
I just paid $4.99 for Paramount Plus again, so I can watch them.
No.
Can you
Why is
save
it-
a copy in black and white and send them to me somehow? Because I'm not gonna. I can't figure that out.
I guess I could. Maybe
Is Paramount Plus showing the Super Bowl?
I guess you could jump on Skype and I could share a screen.
Sorry, went out. What happened? Not gonna happen. Fuck Skype.
Hey, it was good sharing the screen because it didn't just chop every 5 seconds and jump. Right,
Fair
Dick?
enough.
Dick?
Who shared it?
I did.
Was it choppy?
No.
No, it wasn't that bad at all. It was pretty
Okay,
good.
so Skype works better for streaming than StreamYard, which is ironic.
I know.
Skype is a terrible program to do podcasts with, but apparently it's good at sharing a video.
That's why I said do Skype if we're going to share a screen to watch something.
We did Skype for a long time on the podcast, and it was like, right, Frank? I'm like,
When it worked, it was good, but it was few and far between.
yeah.
Was it like unfriended? Ah!
I wish, because at least Frank would be dead. But no, it was nonsense.
Wonderful.
Sorry.
Yeah, and neither one of us never knew when the other one didn't hear us. So.
Yeah, on StreamYard, I get a good indication on when you're not getting it. Except apparently, Dick told me like 6 months into streaming to him, he goes, "Oh, it's like chopping, it freezes." And I'm like, I had no idea. Why didn't you say something?
Yeah, it's
I even boosted up my internet.
Your
I'm
video, yeah.
I'm on Gigablast, so I'm on Gigablast right now. That's a gig a second.
So
Doesn't matter. Still freezes.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter what my upload speed is.
Yeah, it's because you're going
Which
to
is
StreamYard.
stupid.
It's StreamYard's
Yeah,
problem.
StreamYard is such a bottleneck; it doesn't even matter.
Nope.
Shadow play. I love all the acting. I love the shots. It's very simple. I like that they don't go schmaltzy with it. They don't explain too much. They don't. It's a lot of what I like about this episode is what they don't do. Actually,
Yeah.
they don't over-explain. You don't really know until you see this shot right here, where they pull the trigger, they pull the little execution thing, and then they get the phone call from the governor. But you see Adam Grant here in the background. Yeah, you don't hear that. And then boop.
Not again.
But I like that. It's and then you're right back at the beginning, and you're like, oh, that's you're 23 minutes into the episode, and you go, that's his nightmare.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if that's the next night or just after that dream ends. It's just right back at the beginning. And that sounds more frightening to me if he's that's his dream like over and over and over and over and over each night.
That's the point. That's exactly. That's
Well,
what makes
if you
it
think
work.
about it, it is only 23 minutes long. So, or if even it's 2 hours long, you sleep for 6 to 8 hours, so it could happen 3-4 times a night.
Sure.
Yes, it's. Jansen said, "Don't knock it till you try it." I'm like, no, fucking disgusting.
Just say no, you're wrong.
He's just wrong. He's so fucking wrong. Ugh.
Don't knock it till you try it, man.
Yeah, it's only Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, man, it's all right. It's all right.
It tastes better here in Phoenix, Arizona.
I got the Oscar playing a fake gay man.
Frank, can you say Phoenix, Arizona more sexually seductive than what you just did? Say it again.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona.
That's how he said it.
It's so disgusting sounding. Ugh.
Oh, I want to move now. I'm moving to Tucson.
Tucson East.
Tucson, Arizona.
Oh, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go to Arizona soon to look at some property in Prescott.
You keep saying that. You've been saying that for a year.
Oh no, it's happening because we're gonna be selling off stuff. It's next year. What's gonna happen?
It looks like you're talking to an ice cream cone. That's what it looks like to me.
It's delicious,
doesn't it, Dick or Frank?
Yeah, like a vanilla cone. Yeah. So he's got some
soft
serve.
It doesn't move. It's amazing. This stuff doesn't melt. It's flubber. It's like that shit. I watched the MST3K, the giant episode, the one with Bo Bridges turns into a giant. Remember that one?
Oh yeah.
And Ronnie Howard. That fucking episode's pretty damn funny. I hadn't watched that one in a long time. That was a good one. But
Shall we with this part and then
Yes.
be done?
Yes.
And now, Mr. Serling.
Next week, the very considerable talents of Mr. Shelley Berman are utilized to bring you another in our weekly excursions into the never land of the wild, the woolly, and the wondrous. He plays the part of a little man who yearns for the serenity of a world without people. And as it happens, he gets his wish to walk an uninhabited earth and face the consequences. Our story is called The Mind and the Matter. I hope we see you then.
That's not the.
Now, this isn't just a word from the sponsor. It's simply a very good suggestion.
Oh my God, he's still talking.
It stands for real refreshment. Before we meet again, try Oasis.
Yeah.
Taste of
It's
all.
glued to my hand.
Oh my God, that was fucking great.
Yeah, that's why we play those. We played just the audio before, but now we got the luxury of video.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so nice for me to finally see those.
Oh.
Oasis. Oasis cigarette. Oh my God.
Menthol.
COVID.
No, there's no menthol back then.
Yeah, it was.
Shit,
It was
that was
unfiltered.
great.
No, Oasis was a menthol cigarette. Yeah.
Oh, was
Oh
it?
my
Yeah.
Christ.
Really?
Yeah, go
You
go
can't
back.
tell 'cause it's in black and white. I didn't see the.
It says menthol on the box.
Oh my,
my
God.
No way. Dick and I just said the exact same thing.
Fucking A.
Here's a good still frame.
Oh man.
Let's check
Just
this still frame out.
sucking that smoke down.
Now, this isn't just a word from the sponsor. It's simply a very good suggestion.
This is personally, I love this cigarette.
It stands for real refreshment.
Not a filter on that thing.
Before we meet again,
I miss those days. I miss that era.
It does say menthol mint.
I hate our modern
Right
era
in the middle
so
there.
much.
Menthol.
I love that era when everybody smoked and wore suits and
Winchester cigarettes.
oh my God, what a great time!
They're the wheeziest.
having a
9 out of 10 doctors
commercial-
choose Lucky.
Yeah, if you're pregnant, smoke this brand, you'll be fine.
The 10th doctor lived.
Oh my God, what a wonderful time!
9 out of 10 pregnant babies say they like Lucky.
Don't be a pussy, smoke.
To quote them exactly. That's what they said. That's a
Stillbirths.
Nothing's cuter than a newborn coughing. Ha, ha, ha.
They put the
What'd
still
you
in
guys-
stillbirth. Still
What
smoke
you
out
guys do to
cigarettes.
me? Dwarfism up 45% due to Lucky's.
Yeah. Those babies aren't dwarfs. They're lucky.
They're Lucky
Short-
brand cigarette
Short
owners.
people smoke Lucky.
Oh man, I tell you what, a Lucky cigarette is the fucking best cigarette you'll ever have.
Lucky cigarettes. We give you an extra chromosome for your baby.
Oh, it's wonderful. I don't care. They're so good. They're fucking expensive.
They still
Live
exist.
in California.
Yeah, no, they're around. They're still but they're fucking not cheap. I went and saw
No
Nightmare
cigarettes
Factory.
cheap. What are you talking about?
I know, yeah, you're right. No, but these are the worst. So I went and saw Nightmare Alley. In that movie, they smoke like the whole movie. I was just like, oh my God, it looks so good.
Hold on. Who's in the movie?
Bradley Cooper.
Fuck you! Don't tell me who's in the movie. Come on, I'm not gonna watch that now.
Oh, you
Come on.
spoiled it. You
Oh no, I spoiled it. No, but
Fuck
the whole.
All right.
But the whole movie, everybody's smoking. I was like, oh my God, I want a cigarette. I went and bought like 2 packs of Lucky Strikes.
Mm-hmm.
One was a filter, one was non-filter. $23.
I didn't know they had filter Lucky Strikes.
They're back. They used to not have them. Now they're back.
I've never seen them with.
They're here. They're back. Yeah,
I didn't know that existed.
they're here. They're back. But
Are
they're
they in a
fucking
soft pack still?
No, that's a hard pack. Soft pack is.
Do soft packs even exist anymore?
The soft pack is the non-filter, and the hard pack is a filter.
I have never bought a pack of cigarettes that were soft pack in my life.
Really?
I've bought fucking.
I only as a desperation, like, fuck. I
Yeah.
have an extra hard pack in my car. I'll throw them in that.
Yeah. I guess that's what I
Yeah.
would do. But no, the only cigarette out of desperation that I ever smoked because I couldn't get the ones that I wanted were fucking what's the one with the Nike the Nike swoosh on it, but it's upside down.
Newport.
Yeah, that's it. Newports.
Wow. I worked at a gas station for way too long, and I know a lot about cigarettes. I've never seen a hard pack or a filtered Lucky Strike in my life.
No, I mean, honestly, if when I go to Wawa right after this to buy my last pack of cigarettes, I know I keep saying it, but I have to get my blood work on Monday, so it's got to be my last.
My dad, his entire life, he has smoked a cigarette brand I've never. We had him at the gas station I worked at. I've never sold one. Territon cigarettes.
It's British.
He smoked them his entire life. Still probably does.
What the hell is that? Is that a lighter?
It's an old antique vintage lighter.
Does it still work?
No.
Is that like the ones out of Indiana Jones?
Looks like the lighter in fucking It's a Wonderful Life.
it is basically. This is it.
Don't jump off the bridge.
I wish I had $1 million. Hot dog. Oh wow.
Whose signatures? Is that 50 Cent? Am I
It
right?
says flat 50s.
Not for nothing, but they come in a box like that.
It's 10.
Oh,
No fucking wonder you're paying
expensive.
$12 a.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
No,
dude.
this is from the fucking 30. This is an antique.
Oh,
they don't make
okay.
them. They don't serve them in these anymore.
That's what we're like. Why
No wonder
that
they were
explains it.
expensive.
And I got my little homemade cigarette holder from 1950s Mexico.
I see nothing. Your background is
Yeah,
blurry.
I know. You're blurred, dummy.
Put it in front of your face.
Yeah. Okay, now
Your
I can
stupid
see it.
fucking face. Put it in front of Are those stormtroopers?
No, it's fucking,
No,
they're
they're
Mexicans.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I
Who's
didn't see
Robin?
the top part. I just saw the bottom white part, and I'm like, stormtroopers. What do we got? Wow.
That's in there.
Yes to that.
That's hilarious.
I smoked Chris O'Donnell.
Meow.
I smoked him out, bro.
I smoked him so hard he hasn't been anything in 15 years.
He's in NCIS or some shit.
Last time I saw him was
Missy
in Max
loves that
Payne,
show.
and that was 12 years ago.
Oh god, it's a horrible. I
That
hate
is
Max
all
Payne.
Missy watches now.
I
is
hate
NCIS.
Max Payne.
I thought you were gonna say Max Payne. She just watches Max Payne over and over.
No, NCIS.
Ah!
Here's how much I love Max Payne. Here's my mouse pad.
Wow. No, she was watching NCIS on cable, and I'm like, why are you watching this on cable with commercials when we have Netflix?
So when the movie Max Payne came out, I went, "This is not Max Payne. When are they gonna do a serious Max Payne movie?" And that's all I got.
Hmm.
So guys, Shadow Play, 10 out of 10.
Yep, that's a 10. 10 to 10, 10, 10.
Dick.
Oh, it's a 10. Yeah, it's a great episode.
Oh,
I
you're
really,
not- was
I
hovering.
love it.
Was the
I
hovering.
know. I like it. I like it a lot. It's
Hold
a
on,
good
do you
one.
like it or love it? Because you're conflicting me now.
I want to fuck it.
I like it. I love it.
I want some
just
more
fuck
of it. I want some Dennis Weaver in me. There you go.
Trying to get
Look
the.
at
Oh, there we go. All right. Any parting words of wisdom? We're an hour and a half into this. Any last thoughts on Shadow Play? Watch it.
Yep. If you have never seen it, go enjoy it.
I like that it doesn't hit you over the head with its messaging. Just lets you figure it out, and then even if
Yep.
you don't or do, It's moving on.
It's true.
It doesn't seem interesting in wowing you, which are my favorite ones. It doesn't seem like it's a cookbook. Like at the end, it's just like, oh, we're moving on.
That's a
got
roast.
it. All right, bye.
Or the one, the flight where they go over in the dinosaur world.
I see Flight 33.
Flight 33, yeah.
It's in my top 10 actually.
That's not a bad one. That's a fun one.
Not a bad one, but
or the other one where the World War I pilot lands in World War II.
The Last Flight.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a good one.
Old Iron Bottom.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Lead Bottom.
Lead Bomb. That's
Lead
it.
Bomb. The Rod Taylor one where they go back and they keep missing his friends. His friends disappear.
That's the.
There was 4 of us.
That is...
that's
remember.
That one's that one's real early. That's like
the
first
episode.
First 15 of the season 1.
Is it? I think it's not the first episode.
I shot. It's called.
When the Sky Was Opened.
When the Sky Was Opened.
Yeah.
I want to say I shot an arrow in the air, but
shot in the air.
That's the other one where they we're on Earth.
Yeah,
that's the other
it's almost the
space one.
same. Yeah, but different. Yeah.
No, but they're all good. But this one, I don't know. This one's my jam.
It stands on its own, and there's no other episode like it. That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a perfect
marathon.
episode. It's a perfect episode of what an anthology show is all about. Bottom line.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you're right.
I don't want an episode that feels like a fucking cum shot. Like, here you go, and you're like,
and too many writers do that. I don't need to climax. At the
M.
end.
Night does that.
Just tell me a good story.
This one's like, here's a good story. Here's an ending. Bye.
The story should be good from beginning to end. Not the story is only good when I see the end.
Right.
No.
Eye of the beholder is that to me.
Yes.
The ending is good, and then you realize the previous 25 minutes were a fucking waste of time.
Not necessarily. I don't know if I agree
The
with
second
that.
time you watch it, it is. It is like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a good episode. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm saying in comparison to this.
Yeah.
Again, we compare the greatness to the greatness of the show.
Right. Yeah.
Eye of the Beholder is a great episode of a TV show, but
yeah.
Well, what about The Hitchhiker?
Hitchhiker's great. Yeah.
Which that's one on the top.
But see, that's another one where you don't need all the shit in the beginning, in the middle, but the end is cool. But the end makes what you just seen makes sense now.
Well, I'm going to go back to 2 episodes when I talk about the classics that are vastly overrated. It's always going to be Living Doll and To Serve Man.
Right.
They're good episodes, but they're not like, I don't know how they're classics.
Living Doll is just more funny.
They're wows at the end.
And I would even say that. Just Living Doll is just funny.
And both of those work better as Simpsons episodes.
That's what I mean. Yeah, like it's right for satire.
Yeah, the Simpsons. I wasn't even pulling the string that time. That stuff's way funnier.
I'm gonna kill you, Homer Simpson.
Wasn't even pulling. Yeah, it's stuff's all better than the actual episode. The episode itself is.
I was a fool to think anybody wanted nudes of Whoopi Goldberg. Hey.
Oh man,
she's lost her fucking mind.
A while ago.
She's done.
Wow.
But this is one of the best episodes. What's your favorite? I need to watch more, and then I can come back and say if it's my favorite. It's up there. I mean, it's close.
If it's not your favorite, that's fine. I just want to know. I would love to get your top 10 after you watch all of them.
I need to sit down. Actually, yeah, I'm going to probably be doing that.
I would say like the 2 closest episodes that even come close to this one would be fucking. I haven't said the name in a while.
Describe the plot. I'll have the name.
The Holocaust one.
The Death Head.
The Death Head Revisited. Yeah,
Right.
Death Head Revisited.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, that one's probably my number 2, and then my number 3 would be Obsolete Man.
Right,
Obsolete Man's number 2 for me.
Right,
and then I'm gonna go Nightmare as a Child still, and then I'm gonna go something we're doing very, very shortly here, which is The Silence.
Okay, that's a good pick. Good pick.
Which also has the guy from we were just talking about him from Lost in Space, Dr. Smith.
Oh, okay.
So he's in that.
Very.
I do have some. Well, let's quickly update our future podcast / live shows. Next week, Shadow Play, 1985 version.
Oh, God.
And then we're doing a redux of the original series again, Mirror Image.
Okay.
And then the show after that, we're doing Twilight Zone 1985, The Girl I Married. This is our creepy week, by the way. The Girl I Married, followed by 59's Little Girl Lost Redux, followed by Night Gallery's Little Girl Lost.
What?
The week after that, 85's Little Boy Lost, followed by The Fugitive Redux. I decided to keep a creepy couple weeks.
Jesus Christ!
It was all the bingo hopper except The Fugitive. I put that in there because
it just made sense. Yeah,
it was super creepy. They
because
all
just in case we thought the ones before that were really creepy, let's just end it with the really creepy one.
You get yourself another boyfriend.
Yeah, I do have a clip here. I won't play it for time, but and then the week after that, we're doing 2 more reduxes. People Like All Over, Third from the Sun.
Sweet.
Week after that is when we do our Super Bowl ones. These 2.
Oh yeah, exciting.
I really like Third from the Sun, by the way. That's a really good episode.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
People Like All Over, I like even better.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
It's a Roddy McDowell episode of the original series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No spoilers. Just checking them out.
You're right, Huffington.
Hey, come on. No spoilers.
Hey.
I said Roddy McDowell, and I didn't want to spoil it for the person who's in it.
My bad.
Sorry.
Yep.
Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
I'm Franklin.
Dick it with an ice cream cone.
So long, Baskin-Robbins citizens.
31 flavors.
Vanilla.
Flavors in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in my mouth, Dennis Weaver.
What is your favorite ice cream?